All right. Thank you.
Because that was the...
Goodbye.
Joan Shelton?
Yeah, how about the family members, the mother-in-law?
Family members, not in the top 10.
Can't wait to hear this list.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we're out of time.
Your top 10 most common reasons for divorce. Number 10 is abuse. Number 9, not being prepared for marriage. Number 8, lack of equality. Lack of intimacy at number 7. Unrealistic expectations, number 6. Weight gain, number 5. Constant arguing, number 4. Lack of communication, number 3. Money, number 2. Number 1, infidelity.
Went well for a week or two, then it all came unglued.
Jazz and AJ in the morning.
Don't miss the Save Big sale at Mattress Firm. Right now, you can save not just $100, not just $200, but up to $400 on the best brands like Beautyrest, Serta, and Sleepy's. That means you can take home a Serta Memory Foam Queen mattress for just $397. Have you ever seen a sale with savings this big? Hurry in today. Your budget stretches further at Mattress Firm. Restrictions apply. Valid at participating locations only. For offer details, visit mattressfirm.com/sale.
What if every time you went out, you could cash in? Now with the Capital One Saver Card, you earn 4% cash back on dining and entertainment, like their first taste of guacamole.
Ew, gross. Ugh.
And 4% cash back when you take your kids to the museum for the first time.
Whoa, buddy, don't touch that.
No matter your reason for going out, now you have 4 more. Introducing the new Saver Card from Capital One. Earn 4% on dining and 4% on entertainment. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. Capital One Bank, USA, N.A.
American Ladders and Scaffolds. Low prices, rock bottom prices, wholesale prices, guaranteed lowest price, beat anyone's price. That's American Ladders and Scaffolds. Contractors expect the best quality products and low prices. That's why for 30 years, contractors have chosen American Ladders and Scaffolds. Check out their low prices online. Compare them. Shop AmericanLadders.com. Deal with the experts. Quality products at lowest prices.
American Ladders and Scaffolds. We take you higher. We take you higher.
All right, Peloton, keep it going. Thanks for riding with me today. You're halfway through this 30-minute hip-hop ride.
Now double your money and make it stack.
For all my first-time Peloton riders, how far will you go this year? Remember, your finish line is just the beginning. Get after it.
Learn more about the Peloton bike at onepeloton.com or try it for yourself at West Farms.
If you've been putting off new siding or windows, don't wait. Call Katie's Construction now for siding and windows this month and get $1,000 off your job. If your siding or windows need replacing, Katie's Construction can help. Drafty windows, old, weathered siding, Katie's Construction can replace them. Plus, you get $1,000 off this month only. Katie's Construction is family-owned and operated. Call Katie's Construction in Wallingford at 203-284-0137 or go to katiesconstructionllc.com.
WPLR HD1 New Haven in the On Track Karting Studio. 99.1 PLR. Jazz and AJ in the morning.
Well, it's 8 o'clock in Boise, Idaho. I find my limo driver and missed to take us to the show. I've done made some plans for later on tonight. I'll find a little queen and I know I can treat her right. What's your name, little girl? What's your name? Shouldn't you stay, little girl? Won't you do the same? Back at the hotel, Lord, we got such a mess. It seems that one of the crew had to go with one of the guests. Oh yes. Well, police said we can't drink in a bar. What a shame. Won't you come upstairs, girl, and have a drink of champagne? What's your name, little girl? What's your name? Shouldn't you stay, little girl? Well, there ain't no shame.
you a taxi home. It sure was grand. When I come back here next year, I wanna see you again. What was your name, little girl? What's your name? Shooting you straight, little girl. Well, there ain't no shame. What was your name, little girl? What's your name? Shooting you straight, little girl. Won't you do the same?
Chaz and AJ, Napoli Nissan of Milford News.
It was a long, nightmarish 8 years of hell, but the Gov is finally gone. We have a fresh start.
Yep.
Today is the first day, first full day.
Clean slate.
With a new governor. Governor Ned Lamont was sworn in as the state's 89th governor. During his State of the State address, he outlined what he wants to accomplish during his time as governor. Let's listen to some of it.
We keep this bipartisan goodwill going, we're going to get a lot done.
Emily Hatchet?
Yeah!
Yeah!
I was not expecting that.
I will use my gruff voice.
Let's keep this going.
Let's hear some more songs. If I talk raspy, now listen.
Yeah, get a lesson.
I will show force and power by talking like this. Actually, I banged my knee when I walked to the podium. And I'm in a lot of freaking pain right now.
Yeah.
But I just talk like this. And they don't see me sweat. And I don't cry. I'm good.
All right, so that was the first sentence.
Wow.
Mr. President, Mr. Speaker, Senator Fasano,
Watch when they get right here.
Representative Claridis.
Stop.
Why is that laugh?
I don't know.
Maybe she gave him the finger.
Maybe he was happy he pronounced her name properly.
Right. I did it. Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or he has a little crush.
Where was I? I was at Men Who Cook.
Yeah.
And I was going back and forth with Jennifer about how her name is pronounced.
Yeah.
She said it's Clarides. I'm like, no, it's Clarides.
Right.
And then I introduced her as, I forgot how I said it, but I mixed it.
Oh.
It was like Clemisteridis or something. Like, duh! So I think the governor was just happy he got the name right.
My fellow state officials, members of the General Assembly, and the judicial branch, Lieutenant Governor Bysowitz, honored guests, and people of the great state of Connecticut. Thank you for welcoming me to the room where it happens.
Wait, what?
For welcoming me? I'm not gonna welcome you. They're coming to welcome you. I'm not gonna welcome them.
Think about welcome me.
Right now, this guy's like, damn it! I banged my knee and I'm screwing this damn speech up.
Oh, it gets better.
Thank you for welcoming me to the room where it happens. I'm especially proud to be here.
This has been his new joke. This is the room where it happens.
Oh, okay.
The legislature.
Right, because he's like, nothing happens here.
Oh, I'm like, what's going on in that room?
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, you know what happens? Yeah, things happen there. Yeah, bad things for us.
Right, someone dropped a chicken wing.
To the room where it happens. I'm especially proud to be here with my family, Annie.
That didn't sound convincing.
Yeah, don't sigh. My family.
Because they have to be here.
They insisted on coming, and then we got here late because someone wasn't ready, and they were in the car in time.
Someone didn't like the way their hair was coming out.
And then the kids are fighting in the back damn seat, and I had to backslap both of them on the way over, and I pulled over, and I said, listen, I pull them another time, you're not going to like it.
I'm driving my Chevy. She's still putting her makeup on. It's like, I can't see what I got to see.
Right.
I hit a pothole. She has lipstick on her forehead.
She kept saying we're lost, asked for directions. I'm like, guys, don't do that.
All right.
With my family, Annie, Emily, Lindsay, Teddy. Sometimes it gets pretty feisty at the Lamont dinner table.
No one left the house
We're
yet?
all in it together, and we're not shy.
I think he must have skipped a line, right? You don't go from "I'm happy to be here with my family." It gets very feisty at our dinner table.
Right.
Like what? Someone wasn't going to come because they were pissed, or
actually, it's not part of the speech. Just a random thoughts. He's talking out loud now.
Something happened right beforehand.
Teleprompter went down, and he's winging it.
Right. And now, oh God, I forgot to mail out the cable bill.
I heard this. I'm watching it in real time, and I'm thinking he must mean that, we're a family, things get feisty. That's what's going to happen here. We're a family here in this legislature, and we're going to, I don't know.
We're having dinner at his house or what?
Yeah.
First of all, AJ, of all the bills, he probably doesn't have to worry about cable bills at the top of that list.
Right. He owned the cable company.
Yes, I was going for a joke there.
I don't know if you heard this, but there's someone's cell phone that's going off right after he says that.
At the Lamont dinner table, we're all in it together.
Oh, this one's wheezing.
Oh, can we find out who that was? We got to get Themis on the phone.
That was Pam calling Rob. Can we talk to the governor tomorrow?
Yeah, I did call him at that time, actually.
We're all in it together, and we're not shy. And at the end of the day, I feel the same way about the people of the great state of Connecticut. And you're my extended family, and we're all in it together.
I know what he's trying to say, but it sounds like he's winging it.
Yeah. Just rolling.
Yeah.
Speak from the heart. With liver.
No, he's making a great... Yeah, he's trying to bring us all together.
So if we're part
of
a family...
In other words, we argue, it gets feisty, but, at the end of the day, we're a family.
Right.
It just didn't come out right.
If we're part of his family, extended family, we get gifts for like Christmas?
Sure.
Cool.
I want to say to Dan Malloy, many thanks for your decades of public service.
Listen.
And to Nancy Wyman.
Nothing!
Just quick. Get going. Just keep moving.
This would be the time, if everybody loved you, they would stand up.
Yeah.
Like the speech would be stopped by a standing ovation.
All right, a cricket and a cough.
Yeah.
To Dan Malloy, many thanks for your decades of public service. And to Nancy Wyman, you're not going far.
And that's it. I love
We're going
it
to keep you pretty busy.
Hold on. Let's try it one more time. Just turn up the...
lip smack.
Never mind. I was looking for cricket sound effects.
I love that that lip smack noise he makes.
The wings are quite tasty.
And to Nancy Wyman,
Hold on. Can you give Nancy a nice big kiss? There you go.
No, I think after Malloy, he wanted this and then put it to his butt.
All right.
And to Nancy Wyman, you're not going far. We're going to keep you pretty busy. And,
it's not going far in those heels and that walker.
Right, plus all that smoking she does.
Emphysema.
She's got holes up her nose. We'll carry on.
Come on, you got to get up the stairs of the Capitol building. All right.
I can't. I'll need a team of Sherpas,
I got
please.
2 steps.
She can't make it over the welcome mat.
And where's George Jepson? I thought you were down here somewhere. Yeah.
See?
He got applause.
This is what happens when people like you.
Yeah. Don't have indictments on you.
All right, that's
George, you're just across the street from me now. You could run, but you can't hide. We got, because we are just getting started.
I hope so.
A few weeks ago,
It's the first
you heard.
It's day what?
In his mind, he's been doing it for a while.
I hope you're not ending. We're not in the middle. Okay.
A few weeks ago, as you heard, Susan and I joined a couple of thousand high school students at the Bushnell for a performance of Hamilton. Before the curtain went up, we discussed with the students the meaning of my favorite song, My Shot, sung by young Alexander Hamilton, an immigrant teenager from the Caribbean, young, scrappy, and hungry, like the nation he is joining. And he's not going to throw away his shot. And what I love about America is that every generation we get a chance to reinvent ourselves. And every election gives us a fresh start. And this is our chance to reinvent Connecticut, to think big and act boldly.
Now, if he, by reinvent, he means stop running it like a kid in a candy store and run it like a business, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I feel like we're getting into the boring nuts and bolts of it now.
Well, no, just to hope.
I'll still listen.
Yeah. Play right now.
All right,
There'll be some funny noises.
Well, we'll listen for another 10 seconds and see what happens.
And Connecticut has always been the state where it happens.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what?
He forgot the SH in front of that.
What happens here?
He forgot the SH in front of that.
Yeah.
That would make sense. The state where S happens.
We're the drive-through state, okay?
Exactly, right. Yeah, roll the windows up and don't stop the gas.
Yeah, go to Boston from New York.
Right, hit it.
Going to New York from Boston.
Right.
Yeah. What happens here?
We're the thoroughfare.
Pit stops.
We're the thoroughfare state.
We are an inventive state. We shaped the defense industry with the invention of the world's first submarine in Old Saybrook. No.
I'm
history.
Hold on.
There's a quiz.
Fact checker.
Fact check, Phil.
Get on it. That's the most important fact.
I'll take it.
He's in the state legislature.
Right.
People are like, duh.
Fact checker.
Gets on it.
Fact checker.
Be yelled out, Groton.
Right. No.
No.
You think it was, but no. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not correct. Had you answer correctly?
All right, hold on. You got that queued up?
Yeah.
The question? All right.
No.
Now go back.
Oh.
We shaped the defense industry with the invention of the world's first submarine in... No.
No. No.
It's Wheel of Lamont.
Did you like coming on this show?
No.
They gave it to work right away?
No.
Did you like that question I asked you that got into all the commercials?
No.
No, you didn't.
Is Nancy Wyman hot?
No.
What's that word that Amy Winehouse keeps saying in her song?
No.
Last night the wife said?
No.
All right, well, welcome, Governor Lamont.
Yes. Day one.
Yep. Chaz and AJ Sports coming up. I don't know if we're going to talk about Uber stories.
No.
Or UFO sightings in Hamden. Chaz and AJ PLR.
Move yourself. You always live your life, never thinking of the future. Prove yourself. You are the move you make. Take your chances, win or loser. See yourself. You are the steps you take. You, and that's the only way. Shake yourself. Your every move you make. So the story goes.
Practical Jokers tickets coming up. I don't know if we're going to do Uber driver stories or just Uber experiences.
Right.
Or apparently there was a UFO sighting in Hamden.
Really?
So we might do UFO sightings.
Right.
Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLR. At 8:20, Jimmy Copley on the show. Talk about Woodstock. Big time act announced for Connecticut yesterday. And then we have to go through lots and lots of stories from artists who recently celebrated birthdays, like Jimmy Page. That's at 8:20. Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLR. Chaz and AJ Sports Buzzer, powered by Road Ready Used Cars.
The Jets have a new head coach.
Yay!
Yay. The old head coach that the Miami Dolphins just fired, Adam Gase.
Oh.
Yeah, what's the deal with the Jets, really?
They want to continue to slide downward.
I guess.
Let's get the guy who was so bad that he lost his job. Let's get him before we have a chance to talk to anybody else.
Right.
Yeah, that's sort of exactly what it looked like. And what was really, I guess, upsetting for Jets fans is
Green Bay.
Mike McCarthy, who just left Green Bay, has won at least one title there with them, said that he'd only come back for one coaching job, and he specifically mentioned that was the Jets. That was publicly.
Huh.
And they're like, yeah, we're just going to hire this guy.
They're trying the opposite thing.
Yeah.
If we hire the worst, maybe it'll be the best.
Yeah.
So there were two schools of thought on Twitter. One was the entire AFC East is just laughing at the Jets now, and the other is, I guess they're already trying to get that freshman quarterback that just won a national championship in Clemson 2 years from now.
Or maybe, like in Major League, the owner wants the team to do so bad, be dead last, they can move the team to another area.
Yeah, okay. Could be that.
Could be,
Cowboys owner Jerry Jones is feeling good, so he decided to treat himself a little bit. Bought a brand new boat, a $250 million super yacht.
Damn.
Yeah.
Not just yacht, but a super
What do you
yacht.
get for $250 million?
I mean, it's got, the helicopter landing pad, and it's got, like, its own little jet ski area, and, like, a whole private gym, and, full restaurant staff, like, a whole... It's insane.
That's crazy.
It's insane. I'm still trying to find exactly all of the things that come with the super yacht, but the reason that this, I think, is a story that people are really holding on to is because in 1989, when he purchased the Cowboys franchise, he only spent $140 million on that.
Oh, okay, so things are better.
Things are much better.
Right.
So now he's got a boat that he'll probably never make his money back on, buying that for $250 million.
And I don't think he cares.
No, I don't think so. He's got the money to spend, so.
Just give me the money.
That's AJ's solution for everything.
Exactly.
I've heard that a couple times already, yeah.
One day someone will bite you.
Kansas City Chiefs will play the Colts in the playoffs this weekend. A local news affiliate was flying their helicopter to Arrowhead Stadium to get some overhead shots, and the camera picked up something very curious. So, a couple blocks away, where the Kansas City Royals play, now there's no baseball happening right now, so Kauffman Stadium should have been empty. The video board was on, and somebody was playing Mario Kart.
That's awesome.
Excellent.
Right?
That's
so everybody's
awesome.
like, does the owner of the Royals know that someone's using his video board to play video games right now?
They do now.
It turns out it was some kind of a fundraiser going on to start the season, but, I mean, how awesome is that?
That's the best.
Oh, man, I was jealous.
You listening, Yard Goats?
Right.
Right. And then Sean Payton, head coach of the New Orleans Saints, is apparently a master of the motivational speech. In an effort to get his team hyped up for the playoffs, he only needed 7 words. So first he got the Lombardi Trophy, wheeled it in on top of $225,000 in cash, looked at the entire locker room and goes, y'all want this? Win 3 effing games.
Oh, see? I thought it'd be like, don't you F this thing up, you guys.
Everybody lost their mind, and then that was all that he had to say.
Really?
Yeah, so look out for the Saints in the playoffs, because they're at a full 10. They're ready to go.
Crap. Yeah. So he's going to give that money to the team if they win 3 games.
I guess that's the incentive that they get for making the playoffs and then winning the Super Bowl.
Good incentive.
Yeah. And then finally, the 9-6 UConn men play tonight against SMU.
Chaz, AJ, 99.1 PLR. You've had 23 glasses of eggnog, enough tiny Lindt chocolates to kill a small horse, and you didn't complete one 2017 resolution. This is the year I start kayaking. But 2019 has a lot in store for you. The Chaz and AJ Comedy Show. The 21st Annual Mike Lapatino Golf Classic. The Memorial Day Wig Out. The Chaz and AJ Veterans Gala. Tickets to Kiss, Ozzy, Judas Priest, Iron Maiden, and the summer of shows at the Xfinity Center. 2019 has to be better than 18, right?
Hey, it's Brittany Barberino and Hugo Lavero, inviting you to Barberino Nissan for a limited time event.
This week only, get huge savings on every car in stock, new or used.
All it takes is $199 and a job to get your new car. New year, new models, still the same great deals.
All income and credit considered regardless of history. But hurry in, it's for a limited time only.
Barberino Nissan, Route 5 in Wallingford, BarberinoNissan.com, or call 1-800-NEW-CARS.
Barberino?
Hun, you showed me how to take great care of the car. So, when are you gonna look under your own hood?
Dad, I wish you cared about your health the way you obsess over our lawns.
For every guy out there, there's someone trying to get him to take better care of himself. So, Hartford Healthcare makes it easier with Tallwood Men's Health Services.
Your dad jokes are pretty bad, but we still want to hear them for a long, long time.
For the care you or a guy in your life needs, visit hartfordhealthcare.org/men.
It's not just any chicken. No, this is chicken worth crossing the road for. McDonald's Chicken McNuggets, made with all white meat, tender and juicy. And now these master pieces of chicken are quite a deal. 6 pieces for just $2. That's unheard of, but you heard it. You can dig into a 6-piece Chicken McNuggets for just $2. Only at McDonald's. Only on the $1, $2, $3 menu. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Where would I be without the Connecticut School of Broadcasting? Hey, it's Phil, the producer from Chaz and AJ in the Morning. You know, I've asked myself that many times and never really had an answer. If you feel like broadcasting is right for you, then contact them and set up a studio tour. It's the best way to find out if the school is right for you. Visit gocsb.com to schedule a tour at either of their campuses in Farmington and Stratford. Their learn-by-doing approach was perfect for me, and you can even try out some of the equipment during the studio tours. Day and evening classes begin in March, so schedule something today. GoCSB.com. Once you're signed up, you'll see there's no better place to get an education in broadcasting. Professionals lead the classes, sharing insight and wisdom from their experience in the field, everything from copywriting and video audio production to sports broadcasting, camera operation, and more. So get signed up for a tour now at either the Farmington or Stratford campus. Connecticut School of Broadcasting, reinventing training in broadcast media.
The worst thing that you could say to somebody is, wow, you look really tired. I used to get that all the time. It was not a great thing to hear, especially when you feel like you look great. You come in the morning, you're ready to put in a full productive day at work, and someone just ruins everything by saying you look really tired. But then I would look in the mirror and be like, wow, I guess I really do look super tired. That was before I got the MyPillow. So if people are saying that to you, instead of getting offended, which I know it's hard not to, just let it go. Just get yourself to MyPillow.com. Put in promo code PLR so you will benefit from this awesome deal that's going on right now. It's the lowest price MyPillow has ever offered on a special 4-pack of MyPillows. It includes 2 MyPillow premium pillows, 2 Go Anywhere pillows, plus on top of it, using promo code PLR, you're going to get free shipping, and then you're going to get that money back guarantee. It's been extended through March 1st. You're going to have a great night's sleep, and then you wake up nice and refreshed, and everyone's going to be like, wow, look at you. Did you get a new moisturizer? You look so young.
So many of you know I decided to get my pistol permit recently. Now, to help me through the process, I went to Blue Line Firearms and Tactical right in Trumbull. The whole team is knowledgeable, and they're very helpful. A lot of places make newbies like me feel like we don't belong, but not reaching the guys at Blue Line. They're great with new shooters, women, you name it. Plus, they offer a pistol class to help you get certified, which is exactly what I did. Whether you're new or veteran shooter, check out the great selection of gear at Blue Line. Visit Blue Line Firearms and Tactical, Main Street, right there in Trumbull.
99.1 PLR. Chaz and AJ, Napoli Indoor Kia of Milford weather.
Channel 3 early morning weather. Not a good day for skinny dipping. Cloud, sun, windy, cold, maybe a flurry. Low to mid-30s. Wind chills in the single digits tonight. 34 now in Guilford.
This NapoliMotors.com traffic report is sponsored by Walgreens East Haven. We have an accident involving 3 cars, 142 at East Main Street. It's causing some minimal delays. 95 going southbound. You got company working starting in Fairfield going down the line. Looking to save on Medicare Part D? Switching to Walgreens may help you save on your Medicare Part D prescription. Walgreens, trusted since 1901. Talk to the pharmacist to learn more. That's Chaz and AJ, NapoliMotors.com traffic.
If you've ever seen a UFO, or something weird in the sky, call it in. Everyone on gets in the running for Impractical Jokers tickets. 1-877-764-2535. So we got an email, and you don't have to call in if you saw this or didn't or whatever, but this is why we're talking about UFO sightings. One of the folks who worked the front desk had someone call in, and apparently they didn't know the studio line, but they said that they wanted to share that they think they saw a UFO. I guess it was yesterday morning. They were wondering if anyone listening in the Hampton, New Haven area experienced the same. The listener was on his way into work in Hampton on the Parkway when he noticed a bright white flash in the sky that disappeared within seconds. You know, there was a lot of lightning the other day.
Right.
True.
It was thunder and lightning. That would be my guess.
Right.
It was a white flash.
Or is Malloy leaving? The spaceship picked him back up again.
Yeah.
You've caused enough damage.
Good job.
Well done.
Going back to his evil dimension.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell opened and swallowed him and then closed. Yeah, maybe that's what it was.
Never know.
Confirmed.
Like a Marvel supervillain just...
Yeah. Anyone here ever see no, you guys.
I would love to.
See what lightning?
No, you wouldn't.
I would honestly, to find out there is other life out there would be great. I'd be scared as F, but I'd be really cool to see one.
Yeah. I don't think so. I don't think you want to. I don't think you believe.
That's why we have to see it.
All right. Well, there are folks out there, and there are normal folks, regular people, who have seen weird things. Doesn't mean it's from another planet, but you saw something weird in the sky.
Right.
I've seen something weird before.
Like what?
So one time I was looking out, because I used to look at the satellites. You could track when the satellites were going to come over. But this was not a satellite, and it wasn't on the website. It was like these 6 bright lights, and they were all like equidistant from each other, and they were all flying just in a straight line together.
That's weird.
It was weird.
That would
I
not
don't know
be
what
the
it
6
was.
satellites.
That would be
No
helicopter
way.
training school.
The weird thing is you're tracking satellites.
Exactly.
Well, that was a stupid hobby my stupid ex-boyfriend liked, so I would have to do it with him.
Gotcha.
Okay, gotcha. You were just being nice.
I was being nice.
Nathan in New Haven.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Hey.
Morning.
Hey, so I heard that bright flash, and a few years ago I was splitting wood for my old boss. I saw the same thing. It's like right at dusk. I looked it up later, and it said it was like an asteroid that was reported from like Orange all the way to Fairfield.
Oh.
Middle of the day.
That's weird.
At
That you would
the
actually
time,
see the light from it in the middle of the day.
Yeah, the same thing. It was like a bright flash and a little streak, and it just disappeared.
Ooh. Maybe it wasn't an asteroid.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't, but it was definitely weird looking.
All right, we're going to put you in the running for the tickets. How's that?
Thanks, guys. Have a
All
good
right.
one.
Chaz and AJ PLR.
why you hung up. Is there supposed to be someone else there besides your wife there to answer? Hello? This is United States calling. Are we reaching? He keeps hanging up. And it's a man answering.
Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLR. I think we have someone who saw that weird thing in the sky. John from Seymour.
Hi, gang. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good, thank you.
Good.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it was nothing crazy, but my wife went out in the morning around 6 o'clock to start the cars, warm them up, and she came in all excited. I saw a shooting star. I saw a shooting star. And that's about what she saw, and she said it was real bright and all that.
She said it twice?
Yes. She's excited.
It is exciting.
Because three times it appears.
I don't know. Maybe it was a spaceship.
She should have sang it, like Bad Company.
Yeah.
Then the cow was gone.
Exactly.
All right, hold on. We're going to put you in the running for tickets.
Okay.
So maybe it was a shooting star. Someone said they saw something over Hamden, New Haven area yesterday. Everyone I talked to yesterday said, wow, you see that lightning storm last night? Maybe it was just lightning.
Yeah. I don't know.
Matthew in Southbury.
Hi, good morning, everyone.
Hello.
Phenomenal show, guys. Nice job.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Last winter, I was walking the dog probably about 4:45 in the morning. Dark, clear sky. So when he was doing his business, I looked up, and I see two stars slowly moving across the sky. So I'm thinking to myself, I've never seen two shooting stars move in the same direction or that slowly, so this is awesome. This is new. So all of a sudden, they stopped, and they probably moved about 7 inches if I'm measuring it with holding up my fingers. And then I'm like thinking my eyes are playing tricks on me, so I squint real hard. I look back up. One zipped in one direction, the other one went in the other direction, and within a second, they were across the entire sky.
Wow. You witnessed a near head-on collision by two UFOs.
Yeah, right.
You call Geico for that, or who do you know?
Only if they collide.
Cover.
Only if they collide.
Company covers that.
Right. For the astronomical rates.
All right, we're putting you in the running for the tickets. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
I like how the dog started doing his business, and then he looked up at the sky.
Right.
It's like, who wants to watch a dog in the tripod position?
Right. Well,
looking like a Play-Doh fun factory.
It depends. If it's cold and you see the smoke coming out, it's kind of funny.
Yeah. I like when they would go in the snow.
Little smoke.
Like a little hole.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Help me, I'm out.
Yeah, the poop instantly burns. And it's like hot lava through the snow.
And you know, there's some poor anthill down below going, it's so cold.
Josh and Shelton.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Hello.
So about 8-10 years ago, there was a movie that came out called The Fourth Kind, and it was about alien invasions and abduction, probing, the whole nine. But the day before you would get possessed, before you got taken away, you would see a white owl in the window, and then all of a sudden, the alien would pull you and take you away.
Wait, you'd see it?
So
You'd see a white owl in a window?
But very, very similar. We saw that movie the first day it came out and the midnight preview.
Right.
We're driving home about 2 a.m. And Chaz, you're from Shelton, so you know Bird's Eye Road.
Yep.
The hairpin S turn. I go around the first hairpin turn at 2 in the morning, and there's a white owl with its wings fully spread at 2 in the morning in the middle of the road, just standing, not flying. My truck comes around the corner, 2 feet on the brakes, slams, skid to a stop. He would not move. Me and my buddy are screaming at each other. He's yelling at me, run it over, we're going to get abducted. And we're just sitting there going, how crazy is this situation that we're in?
That's nuts.
Right. And I was going, who?
Oh, man. So what'd you do?
Basically, I started driving, and the second I started towards it, it flew on top of the truck, and I'm hoping that it flew away, but I slept with a dresser in front of my doors and plywood in front of the window.
Oh my God! And the L wrote down his license plate number too.
I was like, sissy.
All right, you're in the running. Thank you.
Have a good day.
All right.
I was playing chicken again.
That's scary.
Yep.
That's weird. You see the movie with that, then there it is.
Yeah, best promo ever.
Ken in the car?
Yes.
You saw the incident yesterday morning?
Yeah, I was driving down 15 yesterday morning, probably about the same time right now, and I watched looked like a shooting star, but then it was just dropping from the sky slowly, just a bright white light. I thought it was a shooting star at first, but it went all the way down to ground level and disappeared in slow motion.
Maybe it's North Korean missile.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wouldn't we know right now?
I didn't mention it to anybody. I didn't think it was anything, but then I heard, as soon as I got in the car this morning, I heard you guys talking about it. I was like, somebody else seen that.
That's the problem with seeing stuff. You can't go in and say, anyone see that UFO?
Yeah, we'll give it a second.
And everyone looks at it
they don't say anything. Their mouths are open and just stare at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to be the dumb guy.
They don't want to, yep.
Yeah, peace lost.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. All right, thank you.
Jazz.
You know, we do have windows. We do go outside.
AJ.
Put this on the refrigerator, Gold Star.
Jazz and AJ in the morning. 99.1 PLR.
Ron Saraceno here from Road Ready Used Cars. Winter is coming. You know what that means. Snow. Don't let the snow stop you from your everyday needs. Come to Road Ready for your next 4x4. We are even a licensed Fisher plow dealer, which means that you'll be the king of the snow this winter. Whether it's a car, truck, or SUV, Road Ready is the place to be. 520 Main Street, Ansonia, conveniently located off of Route 8, roadreadyusedcars.com.
Do you want to learn how to get started making money flipping houses right here in New Haven and Bridgeport? If so, we have an amazing opportunity for you. We're looking for a small group of motivated individuals to join our real estate investing team. You'll be introduced to our 3-step system for flipping homes right here in the local area. This is Than Merrill, star of A&E's hit TV show Flip This House. My team and I are looking for a handful of people in the New Haven and Bridgeport area who want to learn how to get started making money flipping houses in your spare time using other people's money. New Haven and Bridgeport are perfect markets for my system, and next week I'm holding a free 2-hour educational workshop where we'll share how to get started making money flipping houses and how to build long-term wealth with income properties.
To get 2 free tickets to Than's workshop, text your 5-digit zip code to 82,000. Seating is extremely limited, so text your 5-digit zip code to 82,000. Text in the next 10 minutes, and you'll also reserve a free copy of Than's Money for Deals Guide. Just text your zip code to 82,000.
Guys, what if I told you you can have your own natural growing hair again? It's true, I know, because I called DiStefano Hair Restoration. I had a problem with my hair getting thin, so I called DiStefano Hair Restoration, made an appointment, and got it done. At DiStefano Hair Restoration, they have a procedure called IGT, where they take individual hair follicles and transplant them into the areas where the hair is thinning, and the end result is your own hair growing naturally. No fake looking expensive hair weaves. It's your own hair. With IGT, you get the natural look you always wanted because it's your real hair. Why wouldn't you turn back the hands of time and go back to having a full head of hair again? It's really the best thing I've ever done for myself. Now you're thinking you can't afford it? Guess again. DiStefano has financing so low it can fit any budget. So do what I did and call for your free IGT consultation. To learn more, call 1-800-340-HAIR, 1-800-340-HAIR. That's 1-800-340-HAIR, or visit hairman.com.
Tornadoes, hurricanes, blizzards, wildfires. When a natural disaster strikes, the Army National Guard citizen soldiers are on the ground at a moment's notice. Whether saving lives, protecting property, or restoring hope, they're driven by something greater, a calling to serve their community. If you feel called to step up, stand out, and serve others, visit NationalGuard.com. Learn about the benefits of part-time guard service, like earning a paycheck, gaining career skills, and help with college tuition. Are you driven by something greater? Check out the Army National Guard at NationalGuard.com.
It's the WPLR Snow Country Ski Report. Get the guidance you need to enjoy retirement. Go to AmericansForLife.com and use their free retirement calculator. Go to AmericansForLife.com. We're getting that long stretch of cold, non-stop days and nights of snowmaking this week and next. That'll put the slopes close to home in great shape for a long time. Get virtually every trail open with pack powder, too. Big northern resorts in Vermont are getting a big snowstorm that drops a half foot, a foot, and even more. Stratton, Mount Snow, Killington, Suicide 6, all getting hammered with fresh snow. Same for Sugarbush, Smuggler's Notch, and Burke Mountain. Berkshire East at least a couple inches fresh. They're skiing and riding day and night, and so are Wachusett and Catamount, all around 2 dozen slopes. Butternut's 80%. Mohawk and Sundown, Connecticut on 14 trails, while Powder Ridge has 7 and Southington with a dozen. They're all skiing and riding day and night, and they'll return to pack powder with snowmaking by the weekend. This report presented by Smuggler's Notch, Vermont, with 2 feet of fresh snow in the past week. Get more at WPLR.com. Click Snow Country.
99.1 PLR. Chaz and AJ, Napoli Indoor Kia of Milford weather.
Channel 3 early morning weather. Bundle up, clouds, sun, windy, cold, maybe a flurry. Low to mid-30s tonight. Wind chills in the single digits. 33 now in North Haven.
This NapoliMotors.com traffic report is sponsored by Walgreens. East Haven, we have an accident involving 3 cars, Route 142 at East Main Street. The roads are open. We have some minimal delays. 95 going southbound, we have a disabled vehicle. It's a stalled tractor trailer taking out the shoulder in Bridgeport by exit 25, and you got delays heading down into Southport. And you got your typical morning slowdowns working on the Parkway going southbound, Trumbull into Westport. Looking to save on Medicare Part D? Switching to Walgreens may help you save on your Medicare Part D prescription. Walgreens, trusted since 1901. Talk to the pharmacist to learn more. That's Chaz and AJ, NapoliMotors.com traffic.
Mike in East Haddam said he saw something yesterday. Mike?
Hey, how's it going, guys? Morning.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, so me and my buddy Kenny were on the way to work, and we were about in north, maybe a little more towards New Haven, and we see the shooting star come up. It looked like it was coming upward, kind of like towards like the IKEA building. And so we get to work. We work in Yale, and there was this big. It looked like a shooting star, kind of like a real bright star, but it was just hovering there in the atmosphere. And the thing, it was really, really big. It wasn't like a satellite or a plane. I never seen anything like it.
Was it like a giant Swedish meatball hovering over IKEA?
Right.
Nah, I don't think so, man.
What time did you see this?
This was probably like 6:45.
All right.
We started 7.
We have to establish a timeline now.
Exactly right.
See if everyone saw the same thing.
Right.
We're getting multiple calls now.
The coordinates.
All right, thank you. You're in the running for the tickets.
Okay.
All right. I don't think you want it to be, but we're putting everybody in.
Exactly.
Okay.
If you had a UFO sighting, there was one in Hamden, New Haven area yesterday, so it could be that one, or it could be some other time in your life. Ron Burgess sent me a text. But yesterday morning, going down Route 8, I saw a bright white light that appeared to fall from the sky. It moved like fireworks that shot up and then came down. And this seems to be consistent with what everyone's saying.
Wow. Yeah.
Went up and then down.
2 weeks ago on Route 8, I had a bunch of red lights behind me. That was interesting.
You had what?
Red lights behind me.
Wouldn't it be white lights?
No, they're red lights. They were flashing. And then there was a bright white light once he stopped me.
Oh, I was like, is there a little blue mix in there too?
Right. Bill and Derby?
Yeah, this is back in '91, blue fishing tournament in the river, Housatonic River, exactly between Bonds' Dock and the Stratford Boat Launch. I had 4 guys on a boat, and as the tide was turning, as we were anchored, the boat was drifting around, and right about now we were right dead between Bonds' Dock looking and Stratford Boat Launch. And there was 3 lights in the sky over, man, I'm going to say Knapp's Landing, and I could remember, I'm actually getting the goosebumps talking about it, but there was 4 guys on the boat, and one of them was sleeping. This was the last night of a 3-day venture on a boat, so no, there was no drugs involved, no booze or nothing. We were just awake for 3 days.
I like how he knew we were going to ask.
Right. Well, at this point,
because I know you guys, I listen to you every day.
At this point, they ran out of that stuff. That's why. That's why we're going home.
Well, that's why. We ran out, but one of the guys was sleeping. 3 of us were still awake. We were trooping it out, trying to catch that $25,000 bluefish. And you know, if you've ever been fishing for a striper or bluefish, you kind of look in the sky all the time because you're looking at the tip of your pole to see if it moves.
Of course.
Well, the three of us kind of like looked at each other like the Three Stooges in silence, and there it was. There was like three lights in the sky. They were probably some other guy that called earlier used his fingers as a ruler. Well, they were probably 3 inches apart in the sky, and they were like a ping pong machine bouncing back and forth, probably like a quarter mile in the sky going back and forth, and then they just all shot away. So we were silent as we were looking at it, and when it shot away, all three of us had the same response. Nobody's ever going to believe us. But,
right. I do.
One guy said that was really good stuff.
Story.
What was the last thing you said?
I said, till this day, we still tell the story, and sometimes I even put somebody on a random phone call to one of the guys who,
who was an eyewitness with you.
And it's odd because fishermen never tell stories.
Yeah, nobody believes it. So, you know, once in a while, we tell the story, one of us will get a call, and yeah, it was definitely pretty surreal.
So what was the fourth, the guy who was sleeping, what was his response when he woke up and the three of you said what happened?
Where am I?
Right. You were abducted by aliens.
Yeah.
You got totally messed with us.
Wait, stop talking. Where am I? Am I on a boat right now?
Right.
Like, the last thing I remember was...
Right. Oh, you didn't see it, too. There was a bright flashlight, and then oh, my God, they probed you.
Yeah, he had to feel like it was a prank coming on. They're going to start with this, and then something's up my ass right now.
Right. And they threw stuff on your face, by the way, too. And they piled all those beer cans on you.
They tied your shoes together.
Oh, my God.
That lipstick, that's from the aliens.
See, they made us powerless to stop them.
Yeah, beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up.
All right, thank you. You're in the running for the tickets. Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLR. Kevin Hart story won't go away.
No.
I guess this is new information coming up at 7 in news. And world's richest couple splitting up, and then if they weren't her feet, whose were they? Chaz and AJ News coming up. 99.1 PLR. We're talking about UFO sightings, encounters, and it started with an email that we got from the guy who works at the front desk, and someone called in. I guess they couldn't get through to our phone lines.
Yeah.
And he said he saw a UFO, and did anyone else see it? And that's what started this whole thing. And apparently, that person's on the phone right now. Sal in Hamden.
How you doing?
Hey, how you doing? That was you?
Yeah, that was me calling in yesterday.
All right, so what did you see, and what time did you see it, and where were you?
I want to say I was around North Haven, going towards Hamden. It had to be between, I want to say 6:20 and 6:35 when I saw it.
All right, so we have one report of 6:45. So you saw the same thing. So right around that same time.
Yeah, I would say probably right around that same time I saw it. I was driving south on 15 going towards Hamden, and all of a sudden this big bright light comes out of no place, just right out of the sky, kind of drops down like one of your other callers was talking about, dropped right down from the sky as if it was going to hit the ground, and all of a sudden dissipated and disappeared.
That's wild.
So, Mr. Turner.
And then what was more strange about it was, like, a buddy of mine who I work with, he travels around the same time I do to work, and I gave him a call, and I'm like, you know, this might sound odd. I got in touch with him. I said, where are you? He goes, I'm on Dixwell Avenue. And he said he saw the exact same thing I saw. So it's really strange.
Sounds like a lot of people saw it.
Yeah.
I mean, we're getting a lot of calls. They're all saying the same thing, right around the same time, right around the same area. Same thing, goes up, goes down, disappears.
Right.
You don't think it could have been lightning? We had a lot of lightning and thunder last night.
You know,
not last night, the night before.
I don't know what a UFO looks like because I never saw one. I don't know what a meteor looks like because I never saw one fall from the sky. But all I know is I never saw anything like this.
Right.
It's really strange to me, you know.
Or someone missed the exit and flew off the road because they fly low on the merit. They saw a car traveling through the air.
They do. I think he may have been hovering over me.
This is New Haven's morning show. Chaz and AJ in the morning. 99.1 PLR.
And now, an ad from Mom.
Bundle home and auto with Progressive and save on your car insurance. Excuse me, maybe we should add in the word money so they know that they're saving money. I'm just going to add that in there, okay? Hello? Just nodding at me. Okay, well, he's got enough buttons to push in there.
Progressive can't save you from becoming your parents, but we can save you money when you bundle home and auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Discounts not available in all states or situations.
It's cold outside, but the Quinnipiac Bobcats are just heating up. Don't miss a second of the action at the People's United Center. Buy tickets for men's and women's hockey and basketball at QUtickets.com. That's QUtickets.com.
If your product-driven, multicultural, or woman-owned business is ready for growth, then the workshop at Macy's is ready for you. Our exclusive New York City-based retail development program will provide you valuable insight from some of Macy's top executives, plus the potential for future partnerships. So if you think your business is ready to take the next step, then learn more and apply to the workshop at Macy's, where your creative passion meets our business expertise at macysinc.com/workshop.
Spilled your red wine? Quick, the quicker picker-upper. Bounty picks up spills and messes quicker. And is 2 times more absorbent than the leading ordinary brand. So you can get back on track quicker. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
Happy New Year! At Spectre Furniture and Mattress Gallery in Ansonia, it's happy 129th year. One of Connecticut's longest-running businesses is celebrating this special anniversary all month, and you have the chance to win a $500 shopping spree just for stopping by. No purchase necessary. Come in and ask for an entry form. Spectre Furniture and Mattress Gallery, Main Street, Ansonia. SpectreFurniture.com. Expect more from Spectre Furniture.
Hey, Mike Lapatino here. I'm going to talk about some new friends of mine. That's Bankers Life. Yeah, you think about retirement? I don't. Who does? I like to say that it's on the back burner, but it's time to put that on the front burner and talk to my friends at Bankers Life because they'll get you on track for retirement. And believe it or not, it's going to happen. Take the first step. Give them a call for a free consultation, 203-877-7100. Check them out online at bankerslife.com. Let Bankers Life get you on track for a stress-free retirement.
Now open. Enjoy a hot and juicy Dave's Double Combo paired with the signature Wendy's Frosty. Equipped with free Wi-Fi, cafe-style interior, and Coke Freestyle machines, stop by and check out their fresh new look at the now open Wendy's on Whaley Avenue in New Haven.
When the deadline clock is ticking, an unreliable network can cost your business money. That's why you need Comcast Business. Our gig speed network is fast, and we go beyond fast with the complete reliability of 4G LTE backup, which means that even if something like construction accidentally knocks out the power, you can still upload that big presentation and not take a hit to your company's bottom line. For a limited time, switch to Comcast Business and get an amazing deal on fast, reliable internet. Get 75 megabit internet for $49.95 per month for 2 years when you add one voice mobility line. Switch before January 18th and get a $300 prepaid card, too. Call 1-800-501-6000 today. Comcast Business. Beyond fast.
Offer ends 1/31/19. Restrictions apply. New business customers only. 2-year agreement required. Early termination fee applies. Equipment taxes and fees extra subject to change. Connection Pro backup limited to up to 6 hours and requires Comcast Business Internet. Prepaid offer ends 1/18/19.
WPLR HD1 New Haven in the On Track Karting Studio, 99.1 PLR.
Thanks for listening to me, Mike Lapatino, this afternoon as I broadcast from the 99.1 PLR PC Richard & Son Studios. Visit PCRichard.com.
99.1 PLR. Chaz and AJ Napoli Indoor Kia of Milford weather.
Channel 3 early warning. Well, it's going to be cold today, even colder tonight. Cloud, sun, windy, cold. Can see a flurry, low to mid-30s. Wind chills in the single digits tonight. 29 in Bethany.
This NapoliMotors.com traffic report is sponsored by Indeed.com. New Haven County, things are looking pretty good there. Bridgeport, we have a stalled tractor trailer on the shoulder. 95 southbound, exit 27A. You got some minor delays. Indeed, used by over 3 million businesses for hiring, where business owners and HR professionals can post job openings with screener questions, then sort, review, and communicate with candidates from an online dashboard. Learn more at Indeed.com/hire. That's Chaz and AJ, NapoliMotors.com traffic.
Chaz and AJ, Napoli Nissan of Milford News.
All right, if they weren't her feet, then whose were they?
And why did she have them?
An image showing a woman's leg and feet with lilac-painted toes peeking out of pink water was being shared on Reddit, with users claiming that it was that Congresswoman from New York, Cortez.
Oh,
wow.
They said that she posted it on her Instagram account back in 2016.
Okay.
So it's 2 feet popping out of pink bath water.
Right. Well, that's in a tub type deal.
Yeah.
You give them like one of those bath bombs or something? Why is the water pink?
You don't want to know.
Going on there?
I think it was so you don't see other things.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Right.
You got to color the water so
Right.
you don't see.
She mixed her Mr. Bubble wrong.
It's all about the feet.
Right, exactly.
Just focus on the feet, people.
Exactly right. Just pay attention to the feet, for Christ's sake.
Leave my kneecaps alone.
For God's sake.
Oh, kneecaps are weird looking.
Pay no attention to the fact she didn't shave her legs.
Are there any sexy kneecaps?
No.
So here's the thing. So someone posts it on Reddit, like, here's Cortez's feet from her Instagram on 2016.
Yeah.
Someone had a lot of time on their hands.
Shared and goes bananas. And then users from the site WikiFeet,
AJ's favorite,
devoted to foot fetish photos of celebrities and public figures, exposed the image as a fraud.
See that?
Research.
They're the FSI, the Feet Scene Investigation.
The what?
Feet Scene Investigation, FSI.
The FSI.
Right. Cue who?
Scene.
Who are you? Woo, 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 woo.
Here's a quote from one of the users. Quote, I've sucked enough toes in my life
Username AJ Man.
to recognize when something doesn't look right.
Or taste right.
Now, because you suck toes doesn't give you any kind of expertise in Is this her foot or is it not her foot?
Actually, he was just bragging.
Unless you've sucked her specific toes.
Right.
You don't know.
Yeah. I know the diameter of each toe. Each pinky.
Like her second toe isn't that curly.
Right.
That one did not go to the market.
And that one toenail has a little sharp edge at the end that cut my tongue. Ugh. What?
So there's an expression for these people, foot fetishists.
Oh, okay. I was thinking foot aficionados, but okay.
It's
Sounds like
a-
something you do after you eat Mexican food.
Spelled differently, Pam.
There is a word in there.
So foot fetishists.
Oh, there you go.
Right.
Cross-referenced the Reddit photo with images of Cortez wearing sandals or open-toed shoes and determined that the feet in the tub weren't hers.
By the way, you're welcome.
People. These are your people, AJ.
Right. My fellow FFs.
They're making the news. They're breaking into the mainstream
See that?
now.
See
They're
that?
breaking stories.
See that? You know,
They're
we're solving problems over here. By the way, that was not Joan of Arc.
We're solving problems. The foot fetishists.
Right.
They're solving problems.
Right.
Wow.
The person in the tub looked like they suffered from an inherent trait where the bones of the fingers and the toes are short compared to the rest of the body. Cortez does not have that condition.
See that? See that? And you guys just thought it was weird.
Yeah.
See that? They're providing a service over
Now
here
I gotta see
because
this.
someone was wrongly accused.
Bob Kelly?
Here's the kicker.
Turns out the photo as well as the feet actually belong to...
Drum roll, please.
The woman outed as Wiener's sexting partner during his 2016 mayoral run. What was her name? Leathers? Something
Oh,
Leathers?
Sydney.
Sydney Leathers.
Oh, look at that.
Wait.
It's Sydney Leathers.
Check that out. See? Right.
Wait.
So we'll call it
Wait.
leather feet.
So this image was on Cortez's Instagram?
Never.
Oh.
It was claimed. It was posted to Reddit, claimed to be from her Instagram in 2016.
Right.
It took about an hour for the fetishists
Right.
to determine that, one, it wasn't her feet.
Right.
Two, she doesn't have that condition. Three, it's another famous foot.
It actually took 10 minutes, but they had other stuff to do while they're doing it.
Why not just lead with, this is someone else's feet, and move on? Like, why even the other 2 points?
Because you gotta sound smart.
This belongs to someone else. Goodbye.
Oh, no, they need to track this down.
Exactly.
This is an
Important stuff.
investigation.
Right. They had to match their photos that they took in restaurants.
This is their time to shine.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, AJ, when you see a celebrity picture,
right,
and just say it's a female with like open-toed shoes or whatever, do you study that part of the photo?
I check it out. Yeah.
That would be a yes.
More than check.
I don't spend a great deal of time on it, but I'll look. Yeah.
Right.
You're curious to see. That's how I know Jennifer Garner had that one gnarly toe, and totally blew my image of her. It's a deal breaker.
Have you sucked toes ever?
Once.
Yeah, right. Once.
Now, that number would be astronomical if he could get his own foot into his mouth.
No, I have no desire to suck my own toes, thank you. I just keep
think
mine
you
in
do.
good shape so I don't scare folks wearing flops.
Right. Whose toes did you suck?
My wife's.
Okay.
Why just once then? She didn't like it?
She didn't like it.
No, she liked it. I did it once.
Then you didn't like it.
No, it was cool. I was drunk.
Somebody
I was
didn't
drunk
like
as
it.
hell. No, it just was something random that happened, and it was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh my god, this is great!" And then that was the end of it.
But that's
that's not how it
your
happens.
thing. So I feel like it would happen all the time because that's what you like.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that she was into it. Totally.
That's exactly what we're saying.
No, I'm just
Someone
saying.
didn't like it.
At that moment, it was cool, but it was not something you do all the time. It was just kind of like, "Hey, let me impress you for a second here."
Let me impress you with my toe sucking ability.
I had one time some girl wanted to suck mine at some bar, but I
This is
chickened out.
after you were married, or
Yeah, I chickened out because I was
well,
like,
if you're married, then.
well, I was drunk all the time. I'm like, oh, I never experienced it. So I I was going to go with it,
Wait,
and then
what was
we
that sound?
and then it was getting towards
Let
the
that
end.
sound
It was
turn
getting
around.
towards the
Wow.
evening. It was getting towards the end of the evening.
Button my buttons.
And then when she went to the bathroom, I left. I was just like, you know what? I probably shouldn't do this. And
Yeah, I gotta go.
And I
Yeah.
took off. Yeah,
I can't do that. Wife's not gonna like
Leads
that.
to trouble.
stuff.
exactly.
Yeah.
Because you'll like it.
I'm sure I would.
Should we get someone in here to do that?
I don't think anyone will volunteer for that ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure there will be many a people.
I don't think so. Not many women want to do that.
I bet I can find someone in like 10 minutes.
Really? That would suck AJ's toes.
Oh, yeah.
Female.
Yes.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. Hot. Well, okay, I'm intrigued.
No, that's going to be a problem.
This is all for research, right? Yeah, she's going to go on her website, hungry.com.
No. It's .net.
Somehow, some way, this can raise money for the toy drive.
Per toe?
Oh, God.
Per toe!
People pledge per toe.
That's like dirty money.
Right. It's like
the organizations are going to be like, nah,
we
we're
did that
good.
once before. We painted my toenails for the walk 'em out in the shoes.
Yeah. Well, who's going to foot the bill, though?
Funny. Yeah, well healed. Gotta have a lot of soul. No more drums?
Just for the good ones.
Oh, okay. In that case, then hold on to that.
He feels defeated.
That was not good. That sucked.
Sucked.
Thank you. See, I feel better now. So, other news?
Yeah, Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos and novelist Mackenzie Bezos are divorcing.
Oh.
They were married for 25 years.
He seems so happy when I hung out with him last.
Yeah, they met when he was the vice president of some company in New York, and he interviewed her for a position. They hit it right off. Obviously hired her.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Within 3 months, they were engaged. I heard 3 months later they were married.
Wow, was she pregnant?
Had a bunch of kids together. Oh. Then left that company, went to Washington, started Amazon, which was just an online bookstore.
Named after her, she's taller than him.
Became super wealthy.
Yes.
Company worth $1 trillion recently. Stock market has gone down a little bit since then, but it was one. I think Apple was the first $1 trillion company. Amazon was not far behind that.
Damn.
That is a damn.
That is a damn.
Damn.
So Washington is a state where it's community property, which means it's 50-50 split. His worth is estimated to be $140 billion. That's based on, I think he owns like 16% of Amazon. And so you value the stocks in 16%, and that'd be $140 billion.
Right.
Wow. They announced it on Twitter. It was a very nice one paragraph, not too long.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be
we're
70
going to be friends, and if we knew we'd last 25 years, we'd do it all again. It was very nice.
Amicable split.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So $70 billion she'll have. So what does that come out to per year of a 25-year marriage that she earned? I'm just kind of curious.
She was one of the first employees of Amazon. She was an accountant. She's incredibly smart. So she's she built that company with him, plus raised the kids.
Right. So she earned that money. Was she she was a showgirl, slept with him a couple of times, and then now I get $70 billion.
No, it was not Copacabana.
There was no meter running. Yeah.
Meter running.
Yeah.
No.
Wasn't paper. You know what?
It's amazing how AJ's brain works.
Thank you.
I read reports where they're the biggest. This couple owns more real estate in the United States than anyone else. I find that weird.
Really?
They have like 5 or 6 houses. I think you'd have to own a lot of property, but I think it's the Amazon property, the distribution centers.
Oh,
right,
yeah.
Amazonians.
Yeah.
It is one of those things that people with instead of cars, people will buy real estate because it only goes up in value in certain areas if you buy the right property.
But if you think about all the distribution centers Amazon has to have, there you go with your property.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's not just property, it's working property.
You know, you could kind of see the last few years they both upped their game in their looks. Like he got buff.
Oh my God, right?
And she looks great too.
She looks great. So she grew her hair long, lost weight, and started dressing in,
nice, right.
Like
tight dresses, like the heel thing going on.
Look at me.
Yeah, nice clothes.
Oh, yeah.
I love Googling young images of them. It's so funny.
So different.
They're so different looking.
They look glamorous now. They look like two nerds.
Right. Yeah.
He was so early 90s looking, but the funniest fashions.
It's one of those things where they actually improved with age.
Yeah.
Oh, big time.
Yeah, big time.
Money. That's what money does.
Yep. His right eye has not gotten better, though.
No.
It's like he's constantly winking.
Yeah.
Maybe he is.
It's like something like a little gnat flew into his eye right before the picture was taken.
Right.
He was rubbing it. It's like, come on, we got to take this picture. It's like, okay.
Right. Well, she's taller than him. Maybe she kept poking him.
If he just started wearing the Monopoly guy monocle, no one would call him out on it.
No, you know who I think he looks like?
Who?
What do you think the settlement will be for this divorce, Jeff?
$100 billion.
Give him a gray suit?
Yeah, put him in a gray suit.
Put his pinky to his mouth.
Exactly.
I am Amazon, and I'll blow the world up for $150 billion.
Yeah, this is one that, you know, everyone's going to watch it. It's big time money, but I have a feeling this one's going to be very low, very quiet. Sign of pay. I mean, who's going to fight over a billion here, a billion there when you have so much money?
Yeah, really.
She'll be richer than Mark Zuckerberg if she gets half.
And that's the best part.
I love that.
That's the best part.
I just want to see that kid fall down a flight of stairs.
That's the feel-good moment.
Yeah.
It won't hurt him.
It's
'cause
not
he's not
liquid
human.
money, though. So,
Yes.
like,
Yeah, to be human.
does she get like 8% of his 16% stock? Is that how it's going to work?
Don't know.
Oh, wow.
Couldn't tell you.
Like, this is going to get real complicated.
Yeah, I have $31 in my pocket. I have no idea.
Is that how much you have?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
It says that most of the money is tied up in Amazon stock, so that's probably how she's going to be paid.
Yep.
Whatever that means. However that works.
That word paid.
Yeah.
But if they split the stock, does that now mean that they're equal partners in the company in terms of leading the company?
Right. Are they now Amazon? Suppose Amazon.
Oh, I'm sure people who have, I think Amazon stock's at like $1,600 a share. The last time I checked. I mean, those stockholders must be very interested in how this is going to work out.
Oh, yeah, they're biting the nails right now.
And then hours after this story's released, there's pictures of Bezos with some other dude's estranged wife.
Right.
Yeah. That he's already been dating.
He likes them estranged.
Yeah. He likes her for her feet.
Exactly. Or Amazon feet.
That's not attractive.
We've come full circle here.
Yeah. We wore this one right down into the ground.
Right down to the soul.
All right, that deserves a rim shot.
Thank you.
Chaz and AJ Sports coming up, then Dumbass News. What would get a man to throw pizza at his dad?
What?
Chaz and AJ in the morning, PLR. the interesting thing about the Bezos divorce is they're not going to be fighting over furniture.
No.
And things. Yeah?
Yeah.
So, I want that living room. It's like...
My mother gave me that lamp, for God's sake. That Tiffany lamp.
That kind of stuff will be easy.
Yep.
And then the kids, you split it.
Exactly.
Right?
Right.
You split the time.
Right. I was going to say, if you have 3 kids.
You take this one. You take that one.
If there's 3 kids, 1 kid, it's going to really suck.
It as in time.
Right.
You know, there's one that, like, they don't. It's kind of like
right.
Yeah.
The one that no one really likes.
No, you take it.
It's really like
you take it.
Like picking teams. That one kid's still waiting to be picked for the team.
Right.
Guys.
Shirts and skins.
Exactly. I'll take Bobby. I'll take Jenny. I'll take Pete.
Maybe we'll talk about that tomorrow. Getting your clock cleaned and a divorce.
Oh.
I don't think anyone has a story like that, Chaz.
No. These guys will be fine. Right?
We had that one guy who came home from work and his wife took everything and left just his toothbrush, or even took his toothbrush, I forget, a couple of years ago.
Right, the toothbrush.
Some of the toothbrush kind of stuck out.
Yeah, I think she took everything but his toothbrush.
Right.
It was the only thing left in the apartment.
Right.
Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLR. Chaz and AJ Sports Buzz are powered by Road Ready Used Cars.
The Cleveland Browns also have a new head coach. His name is Freddie Kitchens.
Freddie Kitchens. Somebody cooking at Freddie Kitchens.
Freddie Kitchens, that's right. So the Browns quarterback was a number 1 overall pick from the last year's draft. His name is Baker Mayfield.
That's funny. Bacon Kitchens.
Oh, bacon in the kitchen.
Right.
So the
That's why I
dad
said a
jokes
cookie.
were rampant online at this point. Baker plus Kitchens equals quality brownies.
Right.
Nobody realizes with the Jets and with the Browns is the continuous losing streak isn't this coach or that player or this quarterback. It's the ownership.
Oh. So I blame the water.
Okay, could be that.
Yeah. Well, then how do you explain the Giants then, in the Jets case, AJ?
Radioactive.
Well, it's the
That's
same
what the
water.
Giants.
It's the same building.
Oh, sorry. It's not a proven theory, okay?
All right.
Just working on it.
There we go.
It's
Still working on it.
Testing it.
It's a working theory.
Exactly. We already solved the problem with the lady's feet in the water. Now we're working on this.
Right.
One thing at a time, damn it.
All right. Well, it could still work in Cleveland, AJ.
Okay.
This headline is funny, but the actual event is horrifying. A former LSU football player lost his leg after getting shot by a dog.
The dog shot him.
Dog shot him.
And they say man's best friend.
So Matt Branch, a former LSU lineman, goes on a hunting trip, and he is now in intensive care. So they had like one of those little ATV-type vehicles, and he puts the shotgun up on the bed of the vehicle so that he could get into the passenger side. The dog that they went hunting with hops up into the bed, somehow disengages the safety, and fires the weapon.
The dog had training.
He had his leg amputated. So he's in intensive care. His leg's been amputated because he gets shot by a dog.
Well, it's his mistake. It's a hunting dog. He just thought it meant he was hunting other things. It's actually a dog that hunts.
That safety wasn't on.
Yep.
No way.
No,
These are the details in the story.
Yeah,
but
right.
I am finding that really hard to believe.
That dog said, okay, yell at me for making it dirty on the rug.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll fix your ass.
They're saying that
if that dog disengaged the safety, then pulled the trigger.
Right.
Got him in the leg.
Right, exactly.
Now, I think police need to interview him.
Now, for a lineup, do you bring a whole bunch of the dogs over there? And how do you get them all to sit? Sit! Sit! Number
Right,
6,
no, you-
sit!
Number 6, sit. No, I said sit. No,
Sit?
no. I know it
No,
sounds like sit.
no! Jesus! Great.
James Harden's pajamas, or whatever the hell he was wearing before the Houston Rockets game yesterday. I walked in like this pinstripe button-up pajama-looking thing. So a lot of folks compared the look to the old uniforms that were worn during the Field of Dreams that the old players are wearing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I don't know what it is. It literally looks like he just, like,
It's fashion now.
like Rip Van Winkle's pajamas or something.
I'm sorry, but Dennis Rodman wore a wedding dress. You just got to step it up. That was like, what, 25 years ago?
Somewhere around there. Kim
Just
Jong-un
no one's
London.
beat him since.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone wants to, really.
No.
Well, whatever it was that he was wearing worked for him. He scored 42 points, although the Rockets did lose.
Madonna came close, though.
Chaz and AJ in the morning. This turkey from 5 days ago seems like it's sweating. Ugh, the reheated chicken fingers have a rubber styrofoam consistency. And no, Susan, I don't want that tuna you took a bite out of. It's time to head to WPLR.com and sign up for the Take 5. The PL Army will pick up a bunch of food from Stone's Throw Seymour and bring it to your office. You'll eat for free and be the star of your building. The best part? You can throw away yesterday's salmon kale smoothie.
Hi, I'm Bob McSherry, owner of Sabo Auto Body. Don't be fooled when an insurer tells you, we'll guarantee the repair work as long as you take it to one of our preferred shops. Any reputable repair facility will stand behind their work. When they tell you we're not affiliated with that facility, it's often the shop that made that decision, not the other way around. Sabo Auto Body, where quality doesn't happen by accident, it starts with one.
Sabo Auto Body. Exit 19 off Route 8 in Seymour.
Credit requires bank approval. Negative equity may be refinanced. Example, stock number H4219, $20,019 down, $270 a month at 3% APR for 60 months. Offer expires January 31st, 2019.
Ring in the new year and drive away for as little as $19 down. Hey, it's Jill Merriam from Key Hyundai. Bad weather everywhere is slowing my inventory deliveries. So we're buying people out of their old rides to stock the lot. With down payments as low as $19, you could drive a nicer, newer car like a 2019 Hyundai Tucson with America's best warranty, 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain, and Hyundai Assurance. Wait, are you still making payments on an old car? Sno problem. Even past credit problems are sno problem. My For the People credit approval process puts people before the score. Ring in the new year and drive away for as little as $19 down. But hurry, this deal will melt faster than Frosty. Visit us at Key Hyundai of Manchester or Key Hyundai of Milford. Call 800-499-0848 or see all the cars at keycars.com. I'm Jill Merriam and I'm the dealer for the people.
Guys, what if I told you you can have your own natural growing hair again? It's true, I know, because I called DiStefano Hair Restoration. I had a problem with my hair getting thin, so I called DiStefano Hair Restoration, made an appointment, and got it done. At DiStefano Hair Restoration, they have a procedure called IGT, where they take individual hair follicles and transplant them into the areas where the hair is thinning, and the end result is your own hair growing naturally. No fake looking expensive hair weaves, it's your own hair. With IGT, you get the natural look you always wanted because it's your real hair. Why wouldn't you turn back the hands of time and go back to having a full head of hair again? It's really the best thing I've ever done for myself. Now you're thinking you can't afford it? Guess again. DiStefano has financing so low it can fit any budget. So do what I did and call for your free IGT consultation. To learn more, call 1-800-340-HAIR, 1-800-340-HAIR. That's 1-800-340-HAIR, or visit hairman.com.
American Ladders and Scaffolds. Low prices, rock bottom prices, wholesale prices, guaranteed lowest price, beat anyone's price. That's American Ladders and Scaffolds. Contractors expect the best quality products and low prices. That's why for 30 years, contractors have chosen American Ladders and Scaffolds. Check out their low prices online. Compare them. Shop AmericanLadders.com. Deal with the experts. Quality products at lowest prices.
American Ladders and Scaffolds. We take you higher. We take you higher.
Sound up! It's hockey time. Join the Sound Tigers for Military Appreciation Night on Saturday, January 12th at 7 o'clock. Be there as the Sound Tigers take on the Hartford Wolfpack. The first 2,000 fans will receive a Sound Tigers camo hat presented by the Better Business Bureau. A special ticket package that includes a camo Sound Tigers t-shirt is available now for only $25 at SoundTigers.com. The Bridgeport Sound Tigers. Sound up!
At Planet Fitness, you can get down with your judgment-free self. Join for only $1 down, $10 a month, no commitment. Now through January 15th. Now's the right time, you know it. Planet Fitness has cardio, weights, and locker rooms that sparkle like a glass of New Year's champagne. Only $1 down, $10 a month, no commitment. Now through January 15th. Join in club or online at planetfitness.com. Planet Fitness, the judgment-free zone.
Annual membership fee applies. State and local taxes may apply. Participating locations only. See club for details.
99.1 PLR. Chaz and AJ Napoli Indoor Kia of Milford weather.
Channel 3 early warning weather is going to be cold. Clouds and sun, windy, cold. Can see a flurry, low mid-30s. Wind chills tonight in the single digits. 34 in Brantford.
The SnapleyMotors.com traffic report is sponsored by Indeed.com. Right now, no incidents reported anywhere. Indeed, used by over 3 million businesses for hiring, where business owners and HR professionals can post job openings with screener questions and sort, review, and communicate with candidates from an online dashboard. Learn more at Indeed.com/hire. That's a Chaz and AJ, SnapleyMotors.com traffic.
It's time for Chaz and AJ Dumbass News.
Thank you, Al.
Dumbass.
When you see a dumbass in the news, send it to dumbassnews at ChazandAJinthemorning.com.
Yeah!
What would get a man to throw a pizza at his dad? Sent in by Michael Killen. Many other people, but Michael was the first. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you, Michael.
Local media reports. Oh, wait. You know where it was?
Where?
Florida.
Oh, yep. You can't forget that.
Of course.
That Robert Houston became so enraged when he learned that his father helped deliver him at birth, he shoved a pizza in his face.
Florida. Well, it's Florida pizza, so therefore the charges are upgraded because it's horrible pizza.
That's a really good point.
That's why he threw it at me. It's like, I'm not eating this crap.
No
here.
way.
I'll fling it a pop.
Investigators don't know why the news would set off the 33-year-old.
Got some crust.
They said he held his father down in a chair and yelled at him. So first the pizza, then he held him down and yelled at him.
No Father's Day card from him.
I don't understand the theory behind being what is the problem here?
Right. You helped deliver me.
Yeah.
Maybe his dad
That's
said...
why I got this dent in my head.
Exactly. Yeah. Dad used a dent puller.
You put your thumb in the dent. It's a perfect fit.
Right. Every time you drink a water, just tilt your head back and the rain gets it and just slide it forward.
Yeah! Woman mistakenly given erectile cream for dry eye problem.
Wow.
As a result of the unfortunate mix-up, the dry eye patient suffered chemical injuries, including blurred vision and swollen eyelids and redness.
She's also got cockeyed.
Did her eye pop out?
Stay alert. Keep erect.
I have nothing on this one.
I'm afraid.
I thought
cockeyed was the best.
That right there.
I heard cockeyed. I'm like, I'm not going to do better than that.
Yeah! Thank you.
Let's go with this one. Was it really Jesus at the wheel? Drunk driving Tennessee man told police Jesus came to him, told him to let go of the wheel.
No.
That decision resulted in his car veering off the highway and flipping over 5 times.
Well, Jesus also mentioned it was recruitment week for heaven.
Jazz and AJ, 99.1 PLR.
So if a bird box apocalypse happened, I need a Red Bull.
Yes, we do.
What would you need to survive?
Right. Red Bull for one.
Red Bull.
That eye cream.
Shane Lewis is in studio next. Did he audition for Bird Box?
Not exactly.
Nope. He
No
had
idea.
some involvement.
I'm going to have to let him explain it because it's all sort of complicated and you have to word it exactly right.
Do we want to know?
Yeah. It's kind of cool. It's cool.
Yeah. Hey, do we have the audio?
We're working on that because the text file was a little compressed and it's sort of crappy to hear, but...
Let me know.
All right. All right, let's find out if we would survive an apocalypse.
Yes.
Chaz and AJ in the morning, PLR.
Oh, wow, man. Wait a second, man. What do you think the teacher's going to look like this year?
Teacher, stop that screaming. Teacher, don't you see? Don't wanna be no uptown fool. Maybe I should go to hell, but I'm doing well. Teacher needs to see me after school. I think of all the education that I missed, but then my
teacher. I've got it bad, so bad. I'm like a teacher. Clock is slow. I don't feel dirty. Class dismissed. Ooh, yeah. I've got it bad, got it bad, got it bad. I'm like a teacher.
This is there's always something with this guy.
Oh.
Shane Lewis in studio. Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLR. He was on season 1 of Naked and Afraid, and they just kept bringing him back because he was such a compelling character.
Exactly.
Pam saw his penis piercing.
Right.
It's funny because we have guest cards, and that's the second thing listed on his guest card.
You ready?
About Shane, electrician has a penis piercing.
It's a very important information.
Which could be very dangerous as electrician.
True. Did you ever see a 1,000 Ways to Die or 10,000 Ways to Die? Some guy got electrocuted trying to have sex with his girlfriend while she was sitting on top of the transformer, but the piercing clipped the transformer and he got electrocuted that way.
I rest my case.
Oh,
right.
I was like, wow.
They call it a wiener roast.
I saw that story. My eyes lit up.
Right.
That's a horrible way to go.
It is. But boy, for a second, he was really moving.
He was really moving.
It was the ultimate big O. It was
Lordy. So while Hot for Teachers playing,
oh no,
Shane told me a story.
Interesting. I do share.
The album came out in 1984.
Yeah, the irony of this is when it came out, I was actually having an affair with a teacher around the time, so it took a little while for the students to figure it out, but when they did, they just repeated the lines of this song over and over and over again and harassed me for months in the summer.
Right. Now you'd be a news story.
Flashback for you.
Yeah, I was like 12 or 13 years old, so now it would be a big story.
Oh my God, that's like, what, 6th grade?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Well, he is taller.
7th grade?
I don't know. I was bounced around so much. I don't remember grades like that, Pam. I'm sorry.
She was that good, huh? She bounced you around.
Now, what do you mean bounced around?
Yeah.
Oh, I grew up in foster homes and boarding schools. From the age of 6 to 19, I moved 11 times in 5 foster homes and 4 institutional boarding schools. So
and what happened
I don't know
at
what
the
grades.
foster home? So it would always be some different scenario?
Yeah.
But was it like, you know what? We love Shane, but we can't handle this guy.
Kinda.
Yeah, but the teachers wanted
after
him.
a while, a kid like that is going to be a nasty person, and I was a nasty person.
You're going to build a lot of anger towards the world.
I was very angry for a while, and there was no controlling me whatsoever, and so, it was tough. I got kicked out of everywhere because I was just nasty.
And that's why a teacher helps soothe you. Yeah.
yeah. She was doing OT.
Exactly.
So did you lose your virginity to this teacher?
No. We didn't get quite that far.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Third base?
Yeah, pretty much.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they actually pulled me into a room after she left and, said, hey, we're not going to punish you for it, but we want to know what happened because she got caught having an affair with another teacher or another student.
They found out.
Oh, yeah, because another student who was older than me was coming out of her shower while some of her coworkers were walking into her apartment, so that's how that happened.
That's awkward.
And then it got a little bit crazy.
Wait. Run this by me again. So
a couple of her coworkers went over to they shared an apartment. The teachers, some of these teachers, like they were young teachers, fresh out of college. So they shared an apartment, like everybody does when you're getting your life together. And so I guess one of the other day students who was older than I was, came out of the shower while they were all coming in, and they were like, "Oh,
hey,
and then as the investigation continued, they started seeing a pattern of attention between me and her, and I got pulled into a private room. And
all the kids knew.
Right. And so they were like, what happened? And I was like, nothing with me, really.
I tried, though. Not
Plus,
for
me and
lack
him
of
had
trying.
gotten in a fight because he was like, oh, I love her. And I was like, dude, I wouldn't love that girl if it was you, if I were you. And he was like, what? And I was like, well, we kind of did this and this. And he was like, pow! He beat the crap out of me. It was pretty bad.
Oh, crap.
Damn. Well, you fought for her honor. That was good.
I did, exactly.
Yes.
I was just trying to enlighten him. I
No,
got
he
punched in the
didn't fight
face.
for her honor.
I'm being sarcastic.
He did
Drama.
Yeah, okay. All right. Just making sure you're following along there.
Oh, yeah, no, trust me.
Connecting the dots.
Yeah, well, you tried to.
How did you do in that class? Did you get good grades?
I got a B-. I was a little pissed. We had a conversation about that.
Yeah.
B-.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Did she teach you how to French kiss?
Yes.
So you learned from your social studies teacher?
Pretty much.
She was very social studies teacher.
I learned a few other things.
Can we track down this jackass?
AJ.
I want to get wet.
Chaz and AJ in the morning. 99.1 PLR.
We are almost 2 weeks into the new year. How's everyone doing on their New Year's resolutions? Because I know around this time we start to drop off a little bit, which is totally fine. It's totally normal. But something that you can do to kind of kickstart or maybe rejuvenate your New Year's resolutions is to just, have a great night's sleep. Sleep on what you want to do. Wake up. Start all over again. You could do this very easily by just going to mypillow.com, using promo code PLR. You're going to save big on the special 4-pack. So if you've been thinking about trying the MyPillow, this is a great time to do it because you're going to get 4 of these pillows. You're not going to pay any shipping, and you have a money-back guarantee, which has been extended through March 1st. All that time to sleep on the MyPillow to decide if you think it's good for you or not. So mypillow.com, use promo code PLR at checkout. That special 4-pack includes 2 MyPillow premium pillows and 2 Go Anywhere pillows. So you can keep one for yourself, one for your car, put one in a closet if you have somebody staying over, and then maybe you can give one as a gift. Whatever you want to do, just make sure you do it because you're going to miss out.
Hello, can anybody hear me?
Hello. We have a place. It's safe here. You'll hear the birds.
Academy Award winner Sandra Bullock.
Listen to me. Under no circumstance are you allowed to take off your blindfold. Do everything I say, and we will make it.
Do you hear that? The creatures.
Bird Box. Rated R. On Netflix and in select theaters now.
Hey folks, okay, it's cold outside. Just step outside for 2 seconds, it'll tell you. The folks at purplefuels.com, your best choice for home heating oil. Those purple dumpster guys, they do home heating oil, in case you didn't know that. And they have an app that allows you to see exactly how much fuel you have in your tank so you never run out. PurpleFuels.com oil is from the same term as the higher price company, so why pay more for the same product? Easy online ordering, start to finish, everything. PurpleFuels.com. No contract, no commitment, no extra charges, a credit card, and that means you don't have to wait for a COD. Order at PurpleFuels.com. Just tell them where your pipe is, your oil pipe, PurpleFuels.com.
Rates may apply. Do you want to learn how to get started making money flipping houses right here in New Haven and Bridgeport? If so, we have an amazing opportunity for you. We're looking for a small group of motivated individuals to join our real estate investing team. You'll be introduced to our 3-step system for flipping homes right here in the local area. This is Than Merrill, star of A&E's hit TV show Flip This House. My team and I are looking for a handful of people in the New Haven and Bridgeport area who want to learn how to get started making money flipping houses in your spare time using other people's money. New Haven and Bridgeport are perfect markets for my system, and next week I'm holding a free 2-hour educational workshop where we'll share how to get started making money flipping houses and how to build long-term wealth with income properties.
To get 2 free tickets to Than's workshop, text your 5-digit zip code to 82,000. Seating is extremely limited, so text your 5-digit zip code to 82,000. Text in the next 10 minutes, and you'll also reserve a free copy of Than's Money for Deals guide. Just text your zip code to 82,000.
Hey! We have a brand new tour coming out, all new material. We're calling it the Crangis McBasketball World Comedy Tour. Or is it Comedy World Tour?
If I were somebody that wanted to get tickets, what I would do is go to impracticaljokers.com to get them today.
You don't see dates, keep checking back. We're going everywhere.
True TV and Practical Jokers, the Crangis McBasketball World Comedy Tour starring the Tenderloins. Friday, January 18th, Webster Bank Arena. Tickets on sale now at livenation.com. 16 years of age or older suggested to attend.
Don't miss the Save Big sale at Mattress Firm. Right now, you can save not just $100, not just $200, but up to $400 on the best brands like Beautyrest, Serta, and Sleepy's. That means you can take home a Serta Memory Foam Queen mattress for just $397. Have you ever seen a sale with savings this big? Hurry in today. Your budget stretches further at Mattress Firm. Restrictions apply. Valid at participating locations only. For offer details, visit mattressfirm.com/sale.
99.1 PLR. Chaz and AJ Napoli Indoor Kia of Milford weather.
Channel 3 early warning weather. Cold is the word today. Clouds and sun, windy. Could see a flurry, low to mid-30s. Wind chills in the single digits tonight. 34 in West Haven.
This NapoliMotors.com traffic report is sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance. Derby is starting to get busy. Route 8 going southbound, 17 heading into Shelton. 95 southbound in Fairfield County. You got company there. Westport down the line. Metro North, we have about 15-minute delays on the New Haven line heading into Grand Central. Got issues with youth or high school sports? Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA, a national nonprofit, offers more than 1,000 free online resources for youth and high school sports coaches, parents, students, and administrators. Visit PCADevZone.org. That's Chaz and AJ, NapoliMotors.com traffic.
So we really can't say that we can't make the connection between...
Correct.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. Now, I want to do this for Shane because he's always very good to us.
Yes.
Shane Lewis is in studio. He turned one season of Naked and Afraid into multiple seasons, multiple appearances, and now is this a movie that you're working on?
Yeah, it's an audition that I did that I really enjoyed the character that I had to create. So
they let you create the character.
Correct. I have full rights of the character. I can't talk about who the audition's for and what it's for, but I have full rights to it, so I'm going to talk about it. And this is a character I had to create, and due to how I grew up, I think it's very easy, and this character is sick and twisted. I did it in 2 takes, and I don't even want to watch it again.
Wow.
All right, we're going to hear it in a second, but if I told you who the producer of this was, you would say, holy crap.
Really?
All right? So,
Big deal. Big time.
and sizzling hot right now. You know how in Hollywood it's phases?
Yeah.
This person's sizzling hot right now.
Huh.
All right, so they asked you to create a character, make a scene.
Of a sociopath.
And we can't set this scene up and talk about what's happening.
This character is a full-blown psychopathic sociopath.
And who's he? Is there dialogue between two people?
I'm talking to someone, giving them some enlightenment of why they're in this situation.
They're in a bad situation now around you.
I created the situation. I've put them in a bad situation. So now I'm enlightening them as to why.
Okay.
If you could look into the seeds of time and say which will grow and which will not, I can recognize and appreciate beauty and truth and goodness, where most people merely pay lip service to them. Narcissists that they are. You might think, you might steadfastly believe that I'm inclined to possess these qualities I speak of, so as to have them inhabit my world. Your presumption falls short of the mark, however. What you don't understand is that my respect and honor for these qualities demand not that I attain them.
You know,
I'm called upon.
If this is awesome, I'm at the edge of my seat here.
Right.
But if I'm the victim, I'd be like, are you going to kill me or what?
I'm waiting for meatballs to kick in.
Just kill me.
Kill me.
Make it quick.
Make it quick.
Hey, it was a hot
Is this
summer
supposed to
night.
be torture because it's working?
Exactly.
You gonna lecture me first?
Right. No, that's the thing when some creepy guy is like doing this whole dialogue and you're like, oh, I'm dead.
Right.
I agree.
Yeah.
Or something can happen during this long creepy monologue. Like in like
The person's like unties the ties.
yeah,
Sneaks
remember,
away.
Remember that in Austin Powers?
Yes.
The someone's like, "Did you do it all the time? You give all the plans and everything. Let me get my guns. In my room. Boom! Just waste it right here." No, you spend too much time talking.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
You talk so much that your mouth dries out. You have to go get some water.
I know.
You lose your place. Where were we? Yeah.
I felt bad for the guy that did Split. Like, oh my goodness, he just had so much stuff to talk about.
So we asked you in here to just see who would survive an apocalypse? Because, Bird Box and everyone's watching it.
Yeah.
If you didn't see it, you at least know that it's kind of an end of the world scenario.
Right. Sandra Bullock blindfold.
You got to put a blindfold on because if the spirit creature thingy looks into you become crazy or dead.
Right. Yeah. Either or. You have a choice.
Who do you think on this show would last the longest in that kind of a scenario?
I would say you. You seem more like of a loner than the rest of them in the studio. It has to be a loner. You cannot survive in groups. You're done. It's just not going to happen.
Right.
I feel bad for, it's a terrible thing to say, and I guess I'm a jerk, but I feel bad for people that are attached to their families because it's just not going to happen.
Right. So you're
sorry.
So that whole Walking Dead thing where the group is trying to, they're going back for forget it.
That might work against zombies, but against an intelligent human being that's constructed ways to get you and get your food and eat you, you're done. You're not going to stay in groups, at least not for a while.
But wouldn't a group be like a small army?
It could if you had a compound and things like that. But I'm assuming you're talking about, what are we talking shortly after or long-term after? Because when it first happens, regardless of what it is, the chaotic mess will be so bad. Just think of how narcissistic we are now. One person cuts someone off on a highway and 10 people are pissed off. Come on. Yeah. You're not going to be in a group situation the first 6 months of a cataclysmic event in this country.
Right. I always watch the beginning of those movies and when it's unfolding and people are still driving down the road and smashing into stuff and running in different directions. Anyone who survives that is lucky. Right? Because you don't know which way to run. You don't know what's happening. Right? You don't know if this is, this corner is going to bring you good stuff or bad stuff.
Right.
Correct.
So unless you're Navy SEAL military trained,
or Jason Bourne,
if you get through the initial first few days to where the dust settles and it's now I know what's happening, you're lucky.
So the best thing to do in a case like that is just lay low for a while.
4
Let all the idiots crash into each other and stuff like that, kill each other, and then go.
Yeah, get some water, lay low, go somewhere where it's isolated. It doesn't even matter if it's 2 or 3 miles away. Just sit there and do nothing for 4 or 5 days.
But you let people be idiots. Water, right?
Just water for 5 days. You can go and figure out food afterwards, and it may be a problem, but you don't want to start a fire. You don't want to draw attention to yourself. You just want to go and disappear for 5 days.
Right.
You're a ghost.
All right, so if you're out in the woods, then what do you do?
Just try to find somewhere that has some natural shelter. Dig a hole. In New England, you could dig a hole. You don't have to worry about bugs and critters tearing you apart. You can dig a hole in the ground and lay dirt and trees over the top of you and lit layers on that and put some clothes on. You'll be fine.
Unless the water table's high, in which case you drown.
Right, then you drown.
Right.
Right. So, and then you've got to find some place you can drink water. We live in an area that has an abundance of water. I can walk to almost any creek and drink water from it and not be sick. So, you can find some water.
But
and
if it was
disappear.
a nuclear situation, then that could be a problem.
Well, then you've got bigger problems. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who do you think would go first? You think I would last the longest if I were lucky? Who do you think would be the first one that just gone?
Lazy people.
No. On this show.
On the show.
Oh, on this show.
Yeah. You already established him as being the guy who lived the longest.
Don't feel bad. I knew
left.
it. I freaking know. I'm sitting down. He's going to say me.
It's Pam.
You think Pam?
Yeah.
Lazy people.
Yeah, I remember that.
Specifically, which person? Simply because your gender.
Oh, come on.
I think it's going to be brutal. I think it will be absolutely brutal.
What's the difference?
Because it's just physical, man. It's just, I think women are going to pay a serious price
I
when
need my
men get
junk to
unleashed
get me
like that.
through
Men
this
are
life.
jerks, man. Men are unbelievably animals.
I'll just
You're
be
gonna let them
fighting
cut
all the
loose like
zombies with
that.
my junk.
Fighting the zombies with your junk.
Right. Just think of how much angst and anger everybody has now. They're flipping each other off. They're screaming at each other for almost nothing. Now you take away all rules, all regulations, and people are going to snap.
Would Pam be the first because she's lazy or because she's female?
Both.
She would accidentally take herself out. Saw a sandwich in the road.
He's just mad because when he showed me in the studio his piercing, I was not impressed.
There we go. There we go.
I didn't know that was coming.
So AJ thought yesterday, and I kind of agreed with him, that Pam would last the longest, but it'd be by accident.
Exactly.
Right.
Right, she'd
I
fall
hope
into
it
a
happens
vault or
tomorrow
something.
so to prove all y'all wrong. All y'all wrong.
So you want the end of the world.
Yeah.
So you
Bring
can prove a few people that you know wrong.
Right.
It'll feel really good. I don't care if
You
it
want
lasts a second before I
millions
burn.
of people, children, women to die.
Right.
We'll all die together, so.
This is why she sends Kim Jong-un those
No, not you, because you live, right?
Yep. And I'll be like this. Ha! Now what?
And then you'd be alone.
I don't care.
Right.
It would feel so good.
So it'd be as
Told
normal.
them.
It's another
Friggin'
thing.
told
Plenty
them.
of peanut butter. Right.
They should have stayed. Do you know how many jars of peanut butter I have?
Well, think of it this way. Okay?
I have one in every room in my house.
She lives that way. Okay. She
Do you have
eats.
any water?
Right here.
Pam eats out of jars.
She's
okay?
got enough water for an hour.
She has no TV, no Netflix anymore.
That's right.
So
Right.
she's already living a loner life.
That's right.
She lives in an underground
Oh
dwelling.
my God, it's actually true.
That's
you,
true.
huh?
She's more of a loner than I am.
Exactly.
I am.
Right. Oh,
I mean,
have a new queen.
I'd be fighting for Jennifer and young Chaz.
Exactly.
Pam's like, I'm out of here.
Yep, I got no one.
No attachments here.
Right.
Pam wouldn't even die because of like the apocalypse. She'd like forget to wash a dish and get some horrible disease.
I don't have
Don't be
dishes.
fooled. AJ is crying on the inside. Chaz and AJ in the morning. 99.1 PLR.
All right, we got some big news. New handcrafted espresso drinks have arrived at Dunkin'. Everybody breathe a sigh of relief. Dunkin's espresso drinks are handcrafted. Sipping is believing, as they say. Brand new state-of-the-art espresso machines are served shockingly smooth lattes, macchiatos, iced cappuccinos. Delicious. You want these. Trust me, your quick pick-me-up. Just go to Dunkin', get a medium latte or cappuccino for $2 from 2 to 6 p.m. Get one handcrafted espresso drinks at Dunkin'. Enjoy.
Credit requires bank approval. Negative equity may be refinanced. Example, stock number H4219, $20,019 down, $270 a month at 3% APR for 60 months. Offer expires January 31st, 2019.
Ring in the new year and drive away for as little as $19 down. Hey, it's Jill Merriam from Key Hyundai. Bad weather everywhere is slowing my inventory deliveries. So we're buying people out of their old rides to stock the lot. With down payments as low as $19, you could drive a nicer, newer car like a 2019 Hyundai Tucson with America's best warranty, 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain, and Hyundai Assurance. Wait, are you still making payments on an old car? No problem. Even past credit problems are no problem. My For the People credit approval process puts people before the score. Ring in the new year and drive away for as little as $19 down. But hurry, this deal will melt faster than Frosty. Visit us at Key Hyundai of Manchester or Key Hyundai of Milford. Call 800-499-0848 or see all the cars at keycars.com. I'm Jill Merriam, and I'm the dealer for the people.
This Employment Law Minute is brought to you by the attorneys at Mitchell & Sheehan, labor and employment lawyers for employers and employees.
Hi, I'm Bob Mitchell. As baby boomers age, we see an increase in workplace age discrimination. There are some obvious signs. Does the boss call you grandpa? Has he asked when you're going to retire? Usually age discrimination is more subtle. Employers cannot suddenly downgrade a worker's performance evaluation simply because he hits 65. There's nothing wrong with hiring young workers, of course, but there may be something wrong when a young person is hired, promoted, or retained in the place of an equally qualified older worker. Old or young, treatment should be the same. And just because the boss is older, that does not insulate a firm from an age discrimination charge. Of course, being older does not excuse an employee from having to do her job either. Employer or employee, you should know your rights.
The Employment Law Minute, sponsored by Mitchell & Sheehan. MitchellandSheehan.com. 203-873-0240.
If you've been putting off new siding or windows, don't wait. Call Katie's Construction now for siding and windows this month and get $1,000 off your job. If your siding or windows need replacing, Katie's Construction can help. Drafty windows, old, weathered siding, Katie's Construction can replace them. Plus, you get $1,000 off this month only. Katie's Construction is family owned and operated. Call Katie's Construction in Wallingford at 203-284-0137 or go to katiesconstructionllc.com.
It's not just any chicken. No, this is chicken worth crossing the road for. McDonald's Chicken McNuggets, made with all white meat, tender and juicy. And now these master pieces of chicken are quite a deal. 6 pieces for just $2. That's unheard of, but you heard it. You can dig into a 6-piece Chicken McNuggets for just $2. Only at McDonald's. Only on the $1, $2, $3 menu. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
So many of you know I decided to get my pistol permit recently. Now, to help me through the process, I went to Blue Line Firearms and Tactical right in Trumbull. The whole team is knowledgeable, and they're very helpful. A lot of places make newbies like me feel like we don't belong, but not Rich and the guys at Blue Line. They're great with new shooters, women, you name it. Plus, they offer a pistol class to help you get certified, which is exactly what I did. Whether you're new or veteran shooter, check out the great selection of gear at Blue Line. Visit Blue Line Firearms and Tactical, Main Street, right there in Trumbull.
WPLR HD1 New Haven in the on-track karting studio. 99.1 PLR.
Wigmaster here, broadcasting from the 99-watt PLR PC Richard & Son Studios. Visit PCRichard.com.
99.1 PLR. Chaz and AJ Napoli Indoor Kia of Milford weather.
Channel 3 early morning weather. Clouds and sun and windy and cold. We're talking real cold. Might see a flurry, low to mid-30s, because the wind chills tonight, though, are going to be in the single digits. It's 34 on Woodbridge.
This NapoliMotors.com traffic report is sponsored by Walgreens. Starting to get busy, 91 southbound in New Haven, exit 4 to the 95 merge. You got some company, but it's moving. Derby, Route 8 southbound heading into Shelton. And we have an accident working in Greenwich on the Parkway southbound before exit 31. Stopping traffic. It's about half an hour of delays back to 35 Stamford. Looking to save on your Medicare Part D? Switching to Walgreens may help you save on your Medicare Part D prescription. Walgreens, trusted since 1901. Talk to the pharmacist to learn more. That's a Chaz and AJ, NapoliMotors.com traffic.
Chaz and AJ, Napoli Nissan of Milford News.
Well, it was a long, nightmarish 8 years of hell, but Connecticut finally has a new governor. Governor Lamont was sworn in yesterday, and hopefully will reinvent the state. We wish him nothing but the best.
All right, good luck.
We tried to get him on today because we thought it would be cool to have him on his first full day as governor, but he's sleeping in.
Right.
And it sounds like we'll have him on tomorrow.
We got governor already.
That's right.
Sounds really good at this.
This new bed's awesome.
Shane Lewis is in studio. He's on Naked and Afraid, and that was all about being naked and surviving out in like a jungle. And so we thought, with this bird box thing and everyone talking about the show, and we got into a little bit of a back and forth yesterday about who would survive an apocalypse type event in America or the world.
Is Pam lucky with things? Like, is she trip and accidentally, survive perfectly? Is that why you guys think that she would survive just out of sheer luck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, how the hell?
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I get it.
Mm-hmm. So she
Feel
might survive just by like, oh, is that peanut butter? And then walk across the street and a meteor hits,
Right, or she falls into the earth and finds an underground Twinkie factory.
So wouldn't you guys want to be nicer to me and stick around with me? Because you may survive if, I let you into my posse.
But you think, Shane, it's better to travel alone?
I do. I think for the first 2 months, personally.
2 months?
Just until I stop hearing that, that terrible noise.
What is that terrible noise?
Just people being animals. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Until I stop hearing that.
Right. You don't knock on the door, you don't answer it.
What? All right. So in Bird Box, the house that they focus on, they hunkered down in this house. They had food and water. They had to make a supply run, but they did have a weapon as well. The mysterious thing about Bird Box is the electricity never went off, so they never had to deal with not having power.
Right.
I think they were in
refrigeration for that side of beef.
I forgot where they were, but it didn't seem like they had to deal with cold weather.
No, it was Hollywood,
Yeah.
Studio 1A.
What should people have in their house to survive? Let's just say a tornado ripped through and just knocked us off the power grid.
A week of water, a week of food, and some form of going to the bathroom, primitively, I guess. Some way, some plan of attack for that.
Right.
Like a bucket, a 5-gallon bucket.
It'll work as long as you have a place to put it in so that it's not just, fumigating wherever you're, you're holding up for
a window to throw it out of, yes.
A stream.
It works.
Right.
It works.
I just feel bad for the people downstream.
That's right.
Yeah. All I know is
this water tastes like crap.
If it's been 2 weeks and all of a sudden they want to invite you over for meatloaf, don't go.
So, AJ, what do you have at your house? Like, you'd go, let's just say bad things were happening.
Right.
You'd go to your house and collect these things. What things would you collect?
Well, I have a lot of canned foods in my pantry, a lot.
Good.
Because you buy stuff and then forget it's there and it just keeps on getting shoved further and further back. So we have a lot of canned food.
Good.
We do stock up on water because you can't drink the water in Milford because it smells like pool water. So I got a couple of, at least 3 or 4 2-gallon things of water.
So you got some canned food and water.
Right, canned food and water. 3 vehicles to choose from: 1 4-wheel drive, 1 fast one classic in case it's a car show.
That's good.
I have tons of flip flops, so we're good there in case I have to wade through water. My feet won't go cut up in case.
Okay.
Exactly, stuff like that. I've got a buttload of coats and jackets because I buy them and decide they don't look good on me. I just keep throwing them in the closet like the cans.
Okay.
So I got a lot
Always
of clothing.
complaining while you're broke, though.
Got a lot of clothing.
That's right.
I didn't say they're expensive ones, did I, Pam? So,
So mad.
yeah, 2 words, Pam. Target, Walmart.
Pam, what do you have in the house?
I guess I'm dying because I got nothing. I don't have any food. I have not gone grocery shopping all week.
I have peanut butter.
Well, I have peanut butter.
You said you have peanut butter in every room.
Yeah, she did say that.
Actually, well, every room at the office.
That's
I
where
don't bring
landed.
it home.
Oh.
Yeah, no,
I have
trust
one in
me,
here
yeah.
and I have one in my office.
Yeah.
So you have nothing at the house, food.
Yeah. About that.
Water?
So hopefully it doesn't.
Bottled water?
No, I don't buy bottled water.
She does have a My Pillow to smother herself with.
Smother friggin' you with.
That's one of those. That's the one thing they mention in her ad.
By the way, have you ever tried walking through water in flip flops? Impossible.
It's
Try
hard. It is
you can't
hard.
do it.
So you take that pill.
You gotta take them off.
Yeah. So right off the bat, you're
So
done.
right there, AJ's got a foot injury and he's bleeding out in this water that could be contaminated.
Exactly.
According to Pam, yeah.
And AJ can't swim, so if he falls because the flip flops, aren't great
he
footwear,
I
you're
can
done.
wade.
That's right.
I'm good up to 6 feet.
Up to 6. How tall are you?
Well, you bounce.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'7".
Okay.
So you keep bouncing. You bounce. You
Miscalculation.
You bounce. No. You bounce or you walk.
Sorry, you're dead.
You walk like the astronauts. You bounce. You get up. Your head above water. You take a breath.
In a
you
stream,
bounce
you
like
can't
that.
bounce in a stream. It's uneven.
Look who's talking. The
not in a
person peanut
6-foot
butter in every
stream.
freaking room.
Right. But you're walking across water at 6 foot deep. You know it's going to be murky in the bottom, so you're not going to bounce like you're on the surface of the moon. You're going to just sink, and it's going to be like quicksand. You're going to be like, how come I'm not going up?
Trust me.
rocky.
If something bad happens, we're all dead.
That's true.
Well, some of in the conversation is who goes first.
Right. All of us.
You're not going to do well.
In one blinding flash.
Yeah.
You're getting none of this peanut butter.
Right, so Pam has peanut butter.
Yeah, your fingers in it.
Phil, what do you got at the house you're going to collect?
I have a girlfriend with 1 leg, a cat, and my girlfriend's like 37 jackets. So I'm in pretty good shape.
You're done.
Yeah, you're done.
Well, you've got food, the cat, you know.
Would you leave her behind if she slowed you down?
No.
Then, you
can use her like the club folks.
You're a good man, Phil.
Yeah.
I got all the whiskey I need.
There you go. See,
That's good.
I'm happy.
If you're going to go out, you want to go out happy. Get yourself hammered.
Right, hammered.
Well, I got lots of booze at my house.
You do.
My God. Lots.
Especially after your birthday.
Lots. I have a generator.
You do.
But it sounds like Shane would say, don't fire that up because it'll bring attention to you.
I agree.
Yeah, they're loud.
Very loud.
Yeah, well, everybody's dead first.
So
I would wait. There's no need to rush.
don't worry about the generator.
Nope.
I have tons of firewood, so don't light a fire, though, you're saying.
That cord you split.
Not at night, I wouldn't.
What about if you're in the house in a fireplace?
Yeah, just sharing it during
But they could smell the
But you
smoke, right?
would see it, so you're
The
still
bad-
giving off. Not for a week. I would be totally isolated, silent for 1 week.
Let things settle
They'd be
down.
like,
Let things
I smell a
settle.
wood-fired pizza place.
Yeah, right.
I have tons of weapons, tons of ammo.
Well, there's another thing that people talk about guns all the time, but are you going to fire a round off where there's no electricity and no cars running around anywhere? I mean, you might want to learn how to fire a compound crossbow. I mean, a powerful crossbow.
Really?
And if you're
Why?
hunting
What's the
animals,
difference?
you fire a round off in the middle of the woods somewhere that hasn't heard a sound in a month, and everybody from 10 miles around you heard that shot. Like, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I hear a lot of people, I'm going to stock up with all my guns. I'm like, go ahead, fire those rounds off and see what happens to you.
So you think hunt your food with a crossbow?
I would hunt your food with a crossbow.
So don't
Fishing
carry-
line and a crossbow. It's New England. You're good to go.
So no Gatling gun?
No Gatling gun.
Well, I got a pond with bass in it, and it's a spring-fed pond.
Beautiful.
I have
You can
clean
drink the water, too.
You can drink the water.
There you go.
So firewood, don't like
Not
the
for a
fire.
week.
How about duct tape? Is that good?
Absolutely.
Got duct tape, plastic, and tarps.
Yeah, but keep some
Perfect.
complainers quiet.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Wackery, banana! Shut up!
I was just thinking the
That'll
same
be
thing.
for AJ. Like, AJ.
Oh, no, I'm dead already, Chaz. I'm dead already, remember?
That's right.
I'm the guy who
Now
found
you're
the
over.
flip-flops
Now you're
in
over
the
my
water.
house. Now you're over my house now.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate
Yeah.
that. Pam's not there, right? No, I'm sorry.
Ken West Haven. Hey.
Yeah, if I was going to like store water, like I got a 5-gallon water jug for the fountain, do you have to like treat it or something, or do you have how often do you have to change it?
No, I would. Once you put it in there, I would change it every 3 days if you're not doing anything with it. But you can also buy iodine tablets and purify anything. Now, I wouldn't drink just iodine water for more than a month because you can get some problems in your body. But you can drop iodine tablets into anything, and you can buy them anywhere. And it doesn't matter if the water's contaminated or not. Just stir it up and stir it in, and you're good.
Makes a great smoothie.
All right, thank you.
Look at all the fizz.
We should have a list of stuff.
We should.
I feel like this is a shopping list. Is this Ralph in North Haven?
No, Mousy.
Yeah, okay, Ralph.
Yeah, like you said.
Sure, whatever.
Okay.
So let's say the apocalypse happens. 2 months from now, animals start to realize that we're part of the food chain again.
That's true.
Right, so deer start shooting at you. Yep.
No, but
if you-
I don't think you would.
No, it
What
wouldn't be
animals
deer.
in New England? Like
No.
you have all vegetarians. Deer don't eat meat. Pigs might come out and eat people. I've heard rumors like of pigs eating people and they're finding like rings in their bodies and stuff. But
All right, vultures wait until you're dead.
right,
But
vultures
what
wait until
about
you're dead.
coyote?
What about bears?
Yeah, well, you know, in that place you would have a firearm. You have to have a weapon to, you know, at the last resort, of course.
Right. But coyote's only worried if you dress like a roadrunner, so you're good.
Just have an anvil and you're good.
Just get acne products.
I might say karma.
They'll take themselves out.
Everything from them.
Put a pair of skates on him and a rocket pack.
Exactly. Get a catapult, you're good.
All right, thank you.
Meep, meep.
Derek in Oxford.
Yes, how you doing, Chaz? Good morning, guys.
Hey.
Yo, Derek.
Happy New Year. First off, when you have all the canned food, make sure nothing is worse than struggling for a can opener. Make sure that they're peelable to open.
That's the one thing I noticed when AJ was collecting stuff in the house.
Yeah.
He got all
That's
the
a good point.
cans, got the water.
Right.
He didn't get a can opener.
I do have 4 can openers.
Right.
All right, but you didn't grab one.
You're right. You're right. I made a
Water.
mistake there, but
Yeah.
you know, I can, if I'm that hungry, I'll gnaw that sucker open.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have the toenails to cut it open. We know that.
Well, no, if I don't have my stuff to do my usual weekly pedicure, eventually, all this, preening, they've got to be strong as.
All right, what else, Derek?
Oh my God.
Okay, I have about 15 at any given time. I have 15 cases of water in my garage. I cycle them through. I've got my wife into it. I have cans. I have batteries. Flashlights are
Batteries.
big. And batteries. Lots of batteries.
I have a lot of flashlights.
And need the flashlights. No toys, just flashlights. This is prepping. This isn't playing.
Correct.
And also you need replacement parts for your vehicle. Fan belts, hoses, duct tape.
Nice.
No, wouldn't you just go to the next vehicle, like some abandoned vehicle?
It's true.
You'd have
Well,
to
it
learn
Depends on the
how to-
situation
how to-
because if you're,
Yeah,
if we're
it's
talking,
abandoned for a reason.
if you're talking a nuclear strike, then you may be potentially dealing with an EMP pulse, and then every car is fried from 1992 to now. Like you wouldn't be able
Really?
to drive them.
yeah, you'd be good.
Basically,
I have a
it's
63 and 98.
The mods are
2000.
dead. The
Right.
mods are dead. So you have to get a vehicle that only runs on a solenoid, and you'd have to find a way of replacing the solenoid because
In
that's
my
fried
garage.
too.
Holy crap.
Just
In
get
my
a
garage.
bicycle.
Right, that's why I have an old truck and I keep it going.
That's why I got a '95 Jeep Wrangler. Thank you very much.
Yep, I got 2
Oh,
old
I
days.
learned how to
Hey,
convert
gotta
it to
go Land
runoff
Rover,
whiskey from
96,
from
Cisco.
petrol.
All right, so Derek,
96 Land Rover.
Derek, why are you prepared?
Why? Because I've been without water for 2 weeks when they're digging up the water.
Oh, okay. All right. I just thought you
I've
something
lived
was
through
coming.
it. I know what it's like.
I'm like, what'd you hear, Derek?
Seriously.
I know what it's like to be without water. You want to be clean. You want to brush your teeth. You want to do a dish.
Yeah.
And also have paper plates. Throw it out. And also I have a monument to toilet paper that my wife is also into. We keep it fully
Just in
Me
case.
too.
A monument.
Monument.
She's into toilet paper.
Oh, that's her hobby.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Got to go to BJ's and buy in bulk, brother.
All right. Where do you store all this stuff?
I have a garage.
At the garage burns
Right.
up.
Normally people put
And I
cars in
also
their
have
garage.
bug-out bags.
Right.
Bug-out bags that are ready to go.
Wow.
With passports.
Wow. Are you a secret agent by any
Holy
chance?
crap.
He's got all
Very
his
paranoid.
ducks covered.
Hello, 007.
No, it's not paranoid. It's called being prepared. That's why it's
You know what, though? You know who Derek is in the movie? He's the guy who's super prepared, but then walks out in the street and gets hit by a bus. He had all the
So
stuff.
Pam can take his go bag.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah, right.
I'll be
Then-
waiting for
That's
him
right. And then
outside of
Pam
his
comes
house.
in and pilfers.
Awesome.
Or brags loudly about all the stuff he has, and someone comes and pops him and takes it.
Right. Every member of the tribe is like outside.
That's
Looks
why
like a
video
concert.
Cameras watching everything.
Right.
There you go. See?
All right, we got to go. We got to get Jimmy Copperton.
Surveillance. Surveillance.
Derek, thank you. Shane, keep in touch, brother.
Thank you very much,
We wish
Rick.
you nothing but the best.
Always.
He's got some big things coming.
He does.
Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLR. Jimmy Koplik around the corner.
Leaves are falling all around. Time I was on my way. Thanks to you, I'm much obliged. Such a pleasant stay. But now it's time for me to go. The autumn moonlight's my way. But now I smell the rain, and with it pain, and it's heading my way. Sometimes I grow so tired, but I know I've got one thing I got to do. Run along, and now the time is now. Sing my song, I'm going round the world, I gotta find my girl on my way. In this way, 10 years to the day. Run along, I'm the queen of all my dreams. Got no time for spreading news. The time has come to be gone. And though our health we drank 1,000 times, it's time to ramble on.
Is this on? Jimmy Page celebrated 75th birthday.
Yeah,
this week.
Yesterday.
Every day seems like 2 days.
It does.
You get that sleep in the middle.
Yep.
Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLR. We'll talk to Jimmy Koplik about Jimmy Page and Woodstock and other concert announcements. So we're going to do a quick sports first. Chaz and AJ, 99.1 PLR, Chaz and AJ Sports Buzzer, powered by Road Ready Used Cars.
The Jets have a new head coach. He's the old head coach from the Miami Dolphins that they just fired, Adam Gase. And everybody who's a fan of any other team in the AFC East says, thank you, Jets.
So basically they're keeping the streak alive.
They are. Cowboys owner Jerry Jones feeling good, so he bought himself a little toy, a $250 million super yacht.
Nice toy.
Remember now, in 1989, he purchased the Cowboys franchise for just $140 million. Kansas City Chiefs are going to play the Colts in the playoffs this weekend, so he had a local TV affiliate flying their helicopter over the stadium, and while looking over where the Royals normally play, again, there's no baseball right now, it looked like someone was using the video board in center field to play Mario Kart.
So the ultimate slacker, basically.
Yeah. But what it turned out to be was some kind of a fundraiser to kick off the year. So
that's what I said, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Sean Payton, head coach of the New Orleans Saints, is a master of the motivational speech. Just 7 words to get his team hyped for the playoffs. Wheeled in the Lombardi Trophy on top of $225,000 and said, y'all want this? Win 3 effing games.
Jazz and AJ in the morning. That Alexa is certainly listening to everything you say. It's possible she's even telling the government you lied on your 1993 taxes.
Operation Nightlight is compromised.
At least let her know you like good music. Download the 99.1 PLR skill in the Amazon store and then just say, Alexa, open PLR. Like magic, this weird machine in the bathroom will start playing this radio station.
Want to hear a station for porn detectives?
No, a PLR. 99.1 PLR. Get us everywhere you are. Car, computer, phone, and now the Amazon Echo.
One of the things I forgot to list when we were listing things to grab in an apocalyptic type world, my sleep number bed.
Oh my God, that's right.
I have 2 of them. I have to drag that mattress through the woods.
You do.
Like, I need this.
You put it on your head or it's strapped to your back. Pretty easier.
Who wants to sleep on the ground?
No, of course
Those
not.
Wolves.
When you have all that.
Coyotes.
No. Bugs.
I want to live.
Exactly. Creature comforts.
And I want my sleep number setting.
Of course.
My sleep number setting is 35. Jennifer's sleep number setting is 60.
My sleep is saying 60 and Pam's sleep is saying is 45.
That's the thing with the sleep number beds. You get to set your side the way you want. So it's custom for you.
Yeah, you can't do it around.
The sleep number 360 smart beds are so smart they sense every move and automatically adjust, keeping you in a deep sleep.
That's smart.
Come in during the January savings event. Save up to $500 on select Sleep Number 360 smart beds. Sleep Number is the official sleep and wellness partner of the NFL. You'll only find Sleep Number at a Sleep Number store. Evergreen Walk in Manchester, opposite Williams-Sonoma, and in Milford on the Boston Post Road across from Milford Marketplace.
Resolutions. We all make them. Only a few of us keep them. But here's something you will want to keep. Altis One. Now just $64.99 a month for the first year. Wow, that's our lowest 2-year deal ever. Altis One from Optimum. The all-in-one entertainment and connectivity experience with over 220 channels, 200 meg internet, with a new improved 2.0 operating system that enhances your 4K Ultra HD and DVR experience so you can watch your favorite shows on the go on any device. And the remote we'll give you is voice activated. Plus, get unlimited data and a 40% better Wi-Fi experience. Visit Optimum.com or call 877-6-OPTIMUM. Act now and get a $100 American Express gift card. Try it risk-free for 30 days, and then we won't ask you to sign a contract. We'll also give you up to $500 to help buy you out of your current contract. Resolutions are tough to keep. This offer isn't. Visit Optimum.com or call 877-6-OPTIMUM. For new residential customers, taxes, fees, and restrictions apply. Not available in all areas. 90 days of continuous service required for gift card. Allow 4 to 6 weeks for delivery. See Optimum.com for details.
American Ladders and Scaffolds. Low prices, rock bottom prices, wholesale prices, guaranteed lowest price, beat anyone's price. That's American Ladders and Scaffolds. Contractors expect the best quality products and low prices. That's why for 30 years, contractors have chosen American Ladders and Scaffolds. Check out their low prices online. Compare them. Shop AmericanLadders.com. Deal with the experts. Quality products at lowest prices.
American Ladders and Scaffolds. We take you higher. We take you higher.
Sound up! It's hockey time. Saturday, January 19th is Star Wars night at the Webster Bank Arena. Join the Sound Tigers at 7 as they take on the Providence Bruins. Get the special ticket package, which includes a food voucher for just $25. Be one of the first 3,000 fans through the door and receive a free lightsaber. Get your tickets now at SoundTigers.com. The Bridgeport Sound Tigers. Sound up!
Hi, it's AJ. Okay, so you know I'm a car guy. I love everything about cars. Not exactly everything. There's one thing that's always been kind of a pain whenever I get a new car. Of course, I'm talking about car insurance. I call one of those big agencies to get some robot telling me to push all kinds of buttons. Now I don't have to worry about that anymore thanks to my new friends at CCS Insurance. Rick and Jeremy are right here in Connecticut. They know which insurance providers are the best fit for different customer profiles, and they'll make them compete for your business. And here's the best part. CCS Insurance does all the legwork for you for free. The process of getting multiple quotes is finally easy, and get this, once you're a customer, they will reshop your policy at every renewal to make sure you're still getting the lowest rate. Trust me,
You don't shop around when your policy is up for renewal because you're too damn busy like me. Let CCS Insurance do the work for you and save you money year after year. Call them now at 860-321-2422. That's 860-321-2422 or online at ccsinsurance.com. Insurance does not have to be a pain anymore.
99.1 PLR. Chaz and AJ Napoli Indoor Kia of Milford Weather.
Channel 3 early morning weather. Clouds, sun, windy, cold, getting really, really cold tonight. It's going to be low to mid-30s for today, but tonight the wind chills in the single digits. Ouch. 33 in Cheshire.
The SnapleyMotors.com traffic report is sponsored by Walgreens New Haven. We have some remaining delays, 91 going southbound by exit 4, especially in the right lane. We got an accident working in Greenwich on the Parkway southbound before exit 31. It's stopping traffic back to Stamford, and you just got some big delays. It's about 30 minutes of delays. Metro North, 10 to 15 minutes of delays on the New Haven line heading into Grand Central. Looking to save on Medicare Part D? Switching to Walgreens may help you save on your Medicare Part D prescription. Walgreens, trusted since 1901. Talk to the pharmacist to learn more. That's Chaz and AJ, NapoliMotors.com traffic.
Oh, we have a lot of ground to cover with Jimmy Complik. Good morning. Happy New Year.
Thank you. Good morning, and Happy New Year to you, too.
Thank you.
Let's start with the Governor's Ball. Did you go to the inaugural ball last night?
No, I didn't. No.
I'm happy about that, too.
I didn't know.
I had dinner with Lappy.
Yeah, it's like the Governor's Ball.
Oh, what, you had dinner with Lappy last night?
Yeah. What do you call that? What did I do last night? I certainly wasn't at the Governor's Ball.
Yeah, you do charity.
Doing charity. I guess State Senator George Logan played a Jimi Hendrix type Star Spangled Banner.
Really?
Yeah, let me play a little bit of it. That's cool, right?
Yeah.
And it's cool because, you see this giant room, beautifully decorated, all these people in these gowns and tuxedos, and they're sitting there politely watching Senator Logan in a tuxedo with a Stratocaster.
Right. I heard Susan Bicewicz actually crowd surfed, where she fell accidentally.
No, I wasn't sure. I thought there was a possibility that you would be there.
Well, I was invited, but and I'm very political, but I sort of work behind the scenes.
Yeah,
gotcha.
I really try. I'm trying to get things passed. We have a 10% tax that I want to get rid of on concert tickets and things like that. So I work behind the scenes. I try not to make it too obvious.
Yeah, we were invited, but we thought it might be awkward.
Yeah, kind of weird.
I'm not a tuxedo person.
No, I'm
and,
worse.
I like to go to bed early.
Yeah, I don't even formal flip flops.
There's a lot of things just working against me being there last night.
Yeah, really.
So Woodstock.
Yes.
It was announced, and now they're saying maybe Pearl Jam, maybe Foo Fighters. What do you know?
Well, first of all, there were competing Woodstocks going on right now, so there's a lot of confusion going on, and I'll be happy to explain it. There's a celebration that's not being called Woodstock at the Woodstock site. That's going to take place over the same 3 days that Woodstock took place last, 50 years ago. And that's going to be at the amphitheater that's in Bethel, New York, which is the site of the original Woodstock from '69. The other Woodstock, which Michael Lang, who's a buddy of mine, who I worked with in '94 with Woodstock 94, which was Woodstock 25, he's doing one up at Watkins Glen, where I did Watkins Glen. So we're back in 1973. So there are two competing Woodstocks. I don't know who's going to be at which one, but I do believe Pearl Jam might be at one. I do believe Foo Fighters might be at one. I do believe there'll be competing festivals. I would think the bigger one's going to end up being at Watkins Glen with Michael rather than at Bethel, because the capacity is much bigger.
And I was going to say, if you know the business better than anybody on the planet, you're friends with Michael. My thought would be he would have the better and bigger acts.
Well, he's also got the name, and everything is brands today. I mean, you see artists like Journey and Styx and Fleetwood Mac that tour with other artists that are not original artists, and they still draw giant crowds. So in today's world, brands are really important. I remember when Styx broke up, and I was sure that the lead singer going out on his own would draw as many people as Styx, but I was wrong. The brand Styx worked. And I would assume if Steve Perry went out on his own, he'd be playing places like Oakdale, but Journey plays arenas. So I would think the brand Woodstock would get more people and more artists than just something at the old site.
And then Fish announced, and I know you kind of announced this early on the show, but the official announcement came out yesterday.
Yes, we are really happy to bring Fish to Mohegan Sun for 2 nights. Something new, something interesting. We'll see how it will sell out instantly. I'm sure of that, and we'll see how the casino feels about having fish heads roaming around.
See, I thought it was a seafood restaurant. I totally misread that. Like, I'll go down and get fish in Mohegan Sun. Cool.
Yeah, so 2 nights you think will sell out instantly?
I think instantly. I mean, you can't see Fish in a. When was the last time they played an 8,000-seat arena? My goodness. I mean, it should be pretty special, I would think.
Are you surprised by their success? Or no?
No, I'm not surprised. I'm not a Fish fan. I don't really know much of their music. I'm a real Deadhead, but I'm not a Fish fan. I'm not surprised at their success. I worked with them right from the beginning. They play really, really tight music, and we helped them at the beginning. I helped them at the beginning with their old manager put together this whole concept of them touring and doing their own tickets and traveling around, because I worked with the Dead. So I used to spend some time up in Vermont with the manager and showing him how we do it with the Dead. And then he came down to a couple of Dead shows down at Nassau Coliseum, actually, and he watched us in action before he did everything. So, no, I'm not really surprised.
They tapped into that market, right?
Yep.
I mean, that's
the next generation. There are Deadheads that like Fish, but it really is a bit younger generation than Deadheads.
Put the two together and have the Dead Fish.
I don't know.
That'd be cool. Like squeezing the Hooters.
Yeah, that's if you're selling concert tickets, not food.
Exactly.
All right, more stuff. Jimmy Koplik, Live Nation on the show. Chaz and AJ, PLR.
Lady love never smiles, so lend your love to me a while. Do with me what you will. Break the spell, take your fill. On and on we rode the storm. Flames died and the fire's gone. Oh, this empty bed is not alone. I realize that I wanna go.
Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLR. I wish I had the last sentence that Jimmy said before we just went on.
Oh.
I
we knew that,
the
too.
crap that comes through the Q speaker.
No.
Oh, that was a good time.
All right.
I would never let that happen to Jimmy.
See that?
Thank you. That would be awful.
Okay, gotcha.
Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLR. Jimmy Koplik, Live Nation Concert got on the show. We were talking about fish, and we were talking about the dead, and is there any other things in that arena or universe we could talk about?
Yeah, sure. We're actually working real hard on getting Bob Weir into Oakdale. I probably shouldn't say it, and it might hurt my chances. I don't think it will. We're pretty close. Bob Weir tours with a band called the Wolf Brothers, and tons of Dead stuff. And we don't have Dead and Company this year in Connecticut, so I've gone to them. I said, hey, come on. I'd like to get Phil into Connecticut too, so I'm working on that also. But that would be later in the year. But I'm really close to getting Bob Weir into Oakdale. I think we'll end up seeing Bob Weir at Oakdale sometime in the spring.
And you guys are very close. Do you talk directly to him, or do you talk to his people?
I talk to his people until I see him, and then I see him. Bob, I introduced Bob to a girlfriend of his that he had for at least 10 or 15 years when Bobby and the Midnights played Woolsey Hall back in the 70s and met someone, a very pretty girl, and they were going out for at least 10 years.
Wow.
Yep, so.
Well, I will never for the rest of my life forget the story of you being in the car when Bob Weir told Bruce Hornsby he's not going to be in the band anymore.
Basically, you're fired.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's a Kodak moment.
Yeah. I'm like,
I expected, being on the inside, I knew exactly what Bruce Hornsby was getting paid. And I said to myself, this guy's going to start crying right in front of me.
Nope.
No, he was a gentleman. I mean, I had the highest regard for Bruce Hornsby after he said, you're right, Vince is ready to take over full-time, because this tour that we were on during the summer, Vince and Bruce were both playing keyboards. And
you don't really need to.
He said that's just the way it is.
Yep. He said, okay, great, think Vince will do great. What a gentleman. Highest respect for him.
But for
I
Bob,
thought he would have cried like a baby.
If Bob Weir would do something like that right in front of you, that speaks to how close he is to you and how much he trusts you.
It would have sucked if Bob was driving.
Well,
Bruce
Bruce was driving.
Bruce was driving. Oh, yeah? Telephone pole.
Car!
Yeah. So, Bob Weir. You're
trying to get Bob Weir in. We're really working hard on that.
A while back, you mentioned, I think you didn't say the name, but I think you mentioned Spanish guitar player, and we guessed Santana.
Who celebrated his 50th birthday at Xfinity back when he was 50, which was probably 20 years ago.
Oh.
We're real close. We're one step away from Santana. We're talking all San Francisco artists. I might as well talk about it. Another one, the opening act, I believe, will end up being the Doobie Brothers.
That'll be the best night.
Gotta have
I agree.
concerts. Yep.
Doobie Brothers and the Santana, a night of just great music.
You always start with Doobies.
Right. You start with Doobies and then you do your Santana.
Exactly.
Right.
When do you think that would be?
It'll be summertime at Xfinity. Early August we're working on right
And
now.
you're looking for a Friday or Saturday night? Is that?
I always look for Fridays and Saturday nights.
Cool.
I always look for them. Well, I get it. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But I always work on Fridays, Saturdays, or Sundays. But I don't know why. That means I have to work a weekend. But I know tickets sell better, so we always work on Fridays, Saturdays. But every other promoter in the country is also always working on Fridays and Saturdays.
Gotcha.
Dave Matthews skipped us last year.
No, he didn't. No, he skipped 2 years ago. He didn't skip. He didn't tour 2 years ago. No, he played last year, and then he played Mohegan Sun in December. And we will have him back at Xfinity. Basically the same time period, June. It won't be announced for a couple of weeks. Other than I just did it myself, I guess.
Pretty much.
This didn't happen, people. Move along.
Jimmy's saying this might happen.
Might.
Working on.
Thank you, guys. Save me.
No problem.
But we'll have Dave back, and it will be great. And it's always a Saturday night, and it's a lot of fun. And so, Dave Matthews fans, get ready. We'll get him back.
A member of the tribe emailed me a few weeks back, and a great question. We didn't get a chance to ask you, so I'll ask you now. Dickie Betts, have you heard? Is he doing okay?
We talked about bringing him back, and it looks like he's not on the road right now. And I saw a picture of him playing with his son on stage for a couple of songs. I don't think he's okay.
No.
Because I would love to put Dickie on a show. I wouldn't headline him, but boy, he'd be a good support act with somebody. He would have been great with with Santana, something like that.
Right. Yeah.
And I don't hear or see anything of him. And he's lived a hard life, and he's 74 or something like that, and he hadn't played guitar in over 2 years. Literally had not picked up a guitar in over 2 years.
And then had to cancel. Right?
He had to cancel. He had a stroke. And I think that he's not as well as we had hoped at this point.
Bummer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
We have a lot more ground to cover with Jimmy, plus a big important question. Jimmy's going to solve this argument. He's going to settle this argument for us. Chaz and AJ PLR.
Morning dysfunction.
Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, I had a piece of chocolate in my mouth.
Served here daily. Chaz and AJ, 99.1 PLR.
The worst thing that you could say to somebody is, wow, you look really tired. I used to get that all the time. It was not a great thing to hear, especially when you feel like you look great. You come in the morning, you're ready to put in a full productive day at work, and someone just ruins everything by saying you look really tired. But then I would look in the mirror and be like, wow, I guess I really do look super tired. That was before I got the MyPillow. So if people are saying that to you, instead of getting offended, which I know it's hard not to, just let it go. Just get yourself to MyPillow.com. Put in promo code PLR so you will benefit from this awesome deal that's going on right now. It's the lowest price MyPillow has ever offered on a special 4-pack of MyPillows. It includes 2 MyPillow premium pillows, 2 Go Anywhere pillows, plus on top of it, using promo code PLR, you're going to get free shipping, and then you're going to get that money back guarantee. It's been extended through March 1st. You're going to have a great night's sleep, and then you wake up nice and refreshed, and everyone's going to be like, wow, look at you. Did you get a new moisturizer? You look so young.
It's cold outside, but the Quinnipiac Bobcats are just heating up. Don't miss a second of the action at the People's United Center. Buy tickets for men's and women's hockey and basketball at QUtickets.com. That's QUtickets.com.
This is big. Hurry to Macy's for thousands of markdowns on great styles for you, your family, and your home. Plus, take an extra 20 or 15% off with your Macy's card or pass. And save 50 to 85% on tons of clearance finds in Last Act, where the price you see is the price you pay. This is big. Now through Sunday at Macy's. Savings on original and sale prices, exclusions apply. Macy's Star Rewards now offers perks everyone can love no matter how they pay. Sign up for free in-store or at Macys.com/Star Rewards.
Your skin does a lot for you. It endures the cold and sun and nights when you sleep with your makeup on. Tell it you love it back during the Love Your Skin event at Ulta Beauty with brands like Philosophy, Dermalogica, and Clinique. All 50% off with daily beauty steals. Plus, licensed skin experts will give your skin the love it deserves with customized facial treatments that fit your needs and goals. Hurry in now through January 26th for a gift with purchase from brands like Mario Badescu, Peter Thomas Roth, and Murad. Ulta Beauty. The possibilities are beautiful.
Hey folks, okay, you know it's cold outside. Just step outside for 2 seconds, it'll tell you. The folks at purplefuels.com, your best choice for home heating oil. Those purple dumpster guys, they do home heating oil, in case you didn't know that. And they have an app that allows you to see exactly how much fuel you have in your tank so you never run out. Purplefuels.com oil is from the same term as the higher price company, so why pay more for the same product? Easy online ordering, start to finish, everything. Purplefuels.com. No contract, no commitment, no extra charges, a credit card, and that means you don't have to wait for a COD. Order at purplefuels.com. Just tell them where your pipe is, your oil pipe, purplefuels.com.
It's not just any chicken. No, this is chicken worth crossing the road for. McDonald's Chicken McNuggets, made with all white meat, tender and juicy. And now these master pieces of chicken are quite a deal. 6 pieces for just $2. That's unheard of, but you heard it. You can dig into a 6-piece Chicken McNuggets for just $2. Only at McDonald's. Only on the $1, $2, $3 menu. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Hello, can anybody hear me?
Hello. We have a place. It's safe here. You'll hear the birds.
Academy Award winner Sandra Bullock.
Listen to me. Under no circumstance are you allowed to take off your blindfold. Do everything I say, and we will make it.
Do you hear that? The creatures.
Bird Box, rated R, on Netflix and in select theaters now.
Come into Lowe's and give your floors a new look for less with SmartCore vinyl starting at $279 per square foot. While supplies last, U.S. only.
99.1 PLR. Chaz and AJ Napoli Indoor Kia of Milford weather.
Channel 3 early warning weather, clouds, sun, windy, and the key word is cold. Might see a flare later on, low to mid-30s, but tonight, the wind chills, get ready for it, the single digits. Ow! 34 New Haven.
This NapoliMotors.com traffic report is sponsored by Walgreens. 95 going southbound. You are going to be sitting in traffic Westport because we have some police activity. It's between exit 17 and 16, and you got big delays by exit 18. Greenwich on the Parkway going southbound. You got an accident before exit 31. You got about 30 minutes of delays back to Stamford. Looking to save on Medicare Part D? Switching to Walgreens may help you save on your Medicare Part D prescription. Walgreens, trusted since 1901. Talk to the pharmacist to learn more. That's Chaz and AJ, NapoliMotors.com traffic.
Jimmy Kopic, Live Nation Concert, got on the show. Boy, a bunch of unofficial announcements and hints in the last break. And if we put that up as a podcast, Jimmy, audio on demand, is that going to get you in trouble? Should we just leave it?
Nah, I'm used to getting in trouble. What the hell?
All right.
I don't think it could cost me my job. I can only be yelled at.
Really?
Okay.
How can God get in trouble? He's the Live Nation Concerts God.
That's right.
What's higher than Live Nation Concerts God?
It is a good feeling knowing that you could screw up and not get fired.
Yeah, that's a good feeling.
Yeah, I tried
It is
that.
a good feeling. It's partially probably they don't want to fire the old guy is what they're saying, but yeah, it's a nice feeling.
Right, you'd have a case.
Yeah, it wouldn't look good on paper.
Age discrimination. So there were a bunch of celebrity birthdays, and we thought, well, let's throw the name out there and see if you have a story regarding them. Jimmy Page, 75 years old yesterday.
Wow, 75, huh? Well, I'll tell you, I tried a Led Zeppelin show once, and I had to cancel it down in West Palm Beach. So I never promoted a Led Zeppelin show, but I did a ton of Plant Page shows, and probably a lot of your listeners went to them. Back at the Coliseum and at the Springfield Civic Center, and really was dying to meet Jimmy Page and Robert Plant. I had met Robert Plant. I told the Robert Plant story a couple of weeks ago. That was great. But I never met Jimmy Page, so I really wanted to meet Jimmy Page. So I'm at the Springfield Civic Center at Plant and Page, and I said, listen, I'd love to say hi to Jimmy Page. You know, there were no cell phones, and I would have really liked a picture with him. But so they go, okay, no problem. So I'm waiting, and all of a sudden, a whole caravan of people come in, and Jimmy Page is a little guy. He's not a tall guy, little guy. And I'm looking.
How tall would you say he is?
5'7".
Okay.
Oh,
wow. That's interesting because you would think he's larger than life.
Yeah.
And then you're standing next to him. It's like, wow, you got an inch on him.
Oh, look at you! Who's so cute? Who's so cute?
Right.
So this whole crowd, I'm looking, where's Jimmy Page? Where's Jimmy Page? And all of a sudden I see him. They're literally dragging him in with his front of his feet dragging along the floor.
That's never a good sign.
Like he has his arm over each person on the left and right. Yeah.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. Yeah, it was like when they take a football player off the field, his arms over each shoulder of another guy.
Right.
But at least the football player has one bad knee. He hurt his knee. The other leg is moving. No, his legs weren't even moving.
Right. They planted him on the couch.
So would you say he was dazed and confused?
That was the Page plant. They planted him. We take Jimmy Page, we plant him.
So I go over to the tour manager. I go, well, I guess that takes care of me meeting Jimmy Page, huh? Is he going to even play tonight? Road manager looks at me and goes, oh, he'll be fine. I go, okay. He says, you say hi to him right before we go on stage. I go, okay. About an hour later, he comes out. He's Jimmy Page all of a sudden. He's walking, he's talking. How are you? The greatest recovery of whatever he had taken I've seen anybody do in my life. And I've seen a lot of people bad off.
Right.
This guy had the greatest recovery resilience I've ever seen of any person. He was normal. He was great. We had a wonderful conversation. He went up and crushed it with Robert Plant.
That's nuts.
Great.
Probably had that nice white powder, that marching powder.
So would you say that was like, let's counteract one drug with another drug?
Yeah, you know, it might work. I once tried that and had a seizure, so that doesn't always
we gotta test things out.
And you know what? I just realized it wasn't Plant Page. It was the firm.
Oh. Hey.
It was the firm.
It wasn't firm at all.
Right. Paul Rogers.
It was the floppy.
Yep.
Would you say so? If you had to compare Joe Walsh with the Eagles at Yale Bowl and Jimmy Page at this show, who was more effed up?
I would say Steven Tyler at Springfield Civic Center was the most effed up person I've ever seen in my life that got on stage and played.
Wow.
And how was it?
He was amazing.
Really?
But he was almost unconscious when we brought him in.
Wow.
I mean, I was thinking we had to cancel the show. And he was great. He made a great recovery. Joe Walsh, I was involved in that recovery. I mean, he was perfectly fine. That was probably the greatest instant recovery.
Right. As soon as you dipped his nuts in the ice-cold bucket.
Yep, that'll do it.
That woke him right up.
Yep. They had to pee afterwards, too. I would think.
Yale Bowl.
Right.
Yale Bowl.
Plus, it's tough to pee with an elevator
Little
button.
did everyone know how close we came to having that show canceled.
Right.
And because it's the most famous concert in all of Connecticut.
Right.
Yeah, it's the largest concert in the history of Connecticut. 70,000 people.
And you know what's funny? 70,000 people, but like 3 million people say they were there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, we've got that picture. You know, the overhead picture. They can just look and see if they were really there.
Yeah, right.
They circle at me.
Yale University sued us over that picture.
Is that right?
Yeah, well, the picture comes out in their live album. The live album had no New Haven songs on it, but they thought that poster was so great, so they put the poster of the Yale Bowl concert in the album, and I get a lawsuit from Yale saying we had no right to use the name Yale because the scoreboard says Yale Bowl on it. So in the little tiny thing, it said Yale Bowl, and I get sued by Yale.
Ow. How did that suit go?
I was doing concerts at Woolsey Hall, and I threatened not to do any more concerts, and they pulled it back.
There you go, see?
Yeah, there you go.
I'm going to crank the whip.
And then shortly after that, you booked Paul McCartney there, and that didn't work out.
No, that didn't work out. You're right. That was terrible.
We're so sorry, Jimmy Coplick.
David Bowie celebrated, or would have celebrated, a birthday. Was it this week or last week?
It was this week.
This week.
It was
David Bowie's the 8th.
Yeah.
8th, yes.
Well, we had David Bowie at the New Haven Coliseum, and he was going to be sued by a fellow promoter for a no-show, and our creed among us promoters was, okay, we'll let you sue the act, but serve them the papers after the show, not before the show. So the regular set ends, he gets off the stage, walks back to the dressing room, and the stupid promoter served him papers before the encore. Oh. So David gets all upset and refuses to come out of the dressing room. The crowd, I'll remember it like it was yesterday still, stomping. I go up on stage figuring David's not coming back out, and I go, David Bowie has left the building. Everybody please leave. And as I'm just saying that, behind me, David Bowie comes running up on stage to do Rebel Rebel.
Well, he was a rebel.
He was a rebel.
Yeah, that was my most embarrassing moment on stage. And I've had many, but that was my most embarrassing. Because I've always wanted the public to trust me.
Right.
And I was lying. And I got caught.
Well, you didn't mean the David Bowie, meant this guy named David Bowie.
But it's the end of the concert. No one even remembered.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, but 40 years later, I remember.
Yeah.
Well, you do, yeah.
We had a conversation. Jimmy Page came up, and I said, the 40s belonged to Sinatra, the 50s, Elvis, 60s, Beatles, 70s, who?
Oh, I offhand think of the 70s as Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young and myself. That's what I would think. And all the the singer-songwriters is what I would say.
It's that one coming.
Yeah,
although the Allman Brothers and the Dead.
Right.
It's 70s. The 70s, you know what? Music got so big that there was no giant star. And there still hasn't been a giant star, if I can remember correctly, since the Beatles. Right. I mean, there were big acts, don't get me wrong, but nobody dominated. And I could be wrong, it's coming off the top of my head. But since music got so popular, I don't think there's, maybe Michael Jackson to some degree. I'm not a fan myself, but
yeah.
But overall, I don't think there's been anything that's dominated decades like the Elvis and the Beatles did.
And I was wondering why, and then I thought maybe, and I only have a few seconds, maybe it's because FM radio came along and the bands didn't have to make hits to get on the radio. So now you don't have that. We're all trying to get on the same chart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And FM radio played lots of different songs where in AM radio, every hour you hear a Beatles song. Every hour you'd hear an Elvis song.
Right.
FM radio was not like that.
Right.
You're right. I think it is FM radio.
Jimmy, thank you for coming on, brother.
You got it.
All right, we'll talk to you next week.
If Chaz tells you to turn your radio down, it's because he actually hates you. Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLR.
Hi, I'm Bob McSherry, owner of Sabo Auto Body. Don't be fooled when an insurer tells you, we'll guarantee the repair work as long as you take it to one of our preferred shops. Any reputable repair facility will stand behind their work. When they tell you we're not affiliated with that facility, it's often the shop that made that decision, not the other way around. Sabo Auto Body, where quality doesn't happen by accident, it starts with one.
Sabo Auto Body. Exit 19 off Route 8 in Seymour.
Guys, what if I told you you can have your own natural growing hair again? It's true, I know, because I called DiStefano Hair Restoration. I had a problem with my hair getting thin, so I called DiStefano Hair Restoration, made an appointment, and got it done. At DiStefano Hair Restoration, they have a procedure called IGT, where they take individual hair follicles and transplant them into the areas where your hair is thinning, and the end result is your own hair growing naturally. No fake-looking expensive hair weaves. It's your own hair. With IGT, you get the natural look you always wanted because it's your real hair. Why wouldn't you turn back the hands of time and go back to having a full head of hair again? It's really the best thing I've ever done for myself. Now you're thinking you can't afford it? Guess again. DiStefano has financing so low it can fit any budget. So do what I did and call for your free IGT consultation. To learn more, call 1-800-340-HAIR, 1-800-340-HAIR. That's 1-800-340-HAIR, or visit hairman.com.
Hey! We have a brand new tour coming out, all new material. We're calling it the Crangis McBasketball World Comedy Tour. Or is it Comedy World Tour?
If I were somebody that wanted to get tickets, what I would do is go to impracticaljokers.com to get them today.
You don't see dates, keep checking back. We're going everywhere.
True TV and Practical Jokers, the Crangis McBasketball World Comedy Tour starring the Tenderloins. Friday, January 18th, Webster Bank Arena. Tickets on sale now at livenation.com. 16 years of age or older suggested to attend.
Credit requires bank approval. Negative equity may be refinanced. Example, stock number H4219, $20,019 down, $270 a month at 3% APR for 60 months. Offer expires January 31st, 2019.
Ring in the new year and drive away for as little as $19 down. Hey, it's Jill Merriam from Key Hyundai. Bad weather everywhere is slowing my inventory deliveries. So we're buying people out of their old rides to stock the lot. With down payments as low as $19, you could drive a nicer, newer car like a 2019 Hyundai Tucson with America's best warranty, 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain, and Hyundai Assurance. Wait, are you still making payments on an old car? Sno problem. Even past credit problems are sno problem. My For the People credit approval process puts people before the score. Ring in the new year and drive away for as little as $19 down. But hurry, this deal will melt faster than Frosty. Visit us at Key Hyundai of Manchester or Key Hyundai of Milford. Call 800-499-0848 or see all the cars at keycars.com. I'm Jill Merriam, and I'm the dealer for the people.
Rates may apply. Do you want to learn how to get started making money flipping houses right here in New Haven and Bridgeport? If so, we have an amazing opportunity for you. We're looking for a small group of motivated individuals to join our real estate investing team. You'll be introduced to our 3-step system for flipping homes right here in the local area. This is Than Merrill, star of A&E's hit TV show Flip This House. My team and I are looking for a handful of people in the New Haven and Bridgeport area who want to learn how to get started making money flipping houses in your spare time using other people's money. New Haven and Bridgeport are perfect markets for my system, and next week I'm holding a free 2-hour educational workshop where we'll share how to get started making money flipping houses and how to build long-term wealth with income properties.
To get 2 free tickets to Than's workshop, text your 5-digit zip code to 82,000. Seating is extremely limited, so text your 5-digit zip code to 82,000. Text in the next 10 minutes, and you'll also reserve a free copy of Than's Money for Deals Guide. Just text your zip code to 82,000.
WPLR HD1 New Haven. In the On-Track Karting Studio. 99.1 PLR.
Thanks for listening to me, Mike Lapatino, this afternoon as I broadcast from the 99.1 PLR PC Richard & Son Studios. Visit PCRichard.com.
99.1 PLR. Chaz and AJ Napoli Indoor Kia of Milford Weather.
Channel 3 early warning weather. Keep your brass monkeys in tonight. Clouds and sun, windy and cold. A flurry, low to mid-30s. The wind chills tonight in the single digits. 33 Wallingford.
This NapoliMotors.com traffic report is sponsored by Walgreens. Right now, New Haven County looking pretty good. Westport, that police activity, it's all cleared. 95 going southbound. You still have some residual delays. 18 to 16 in Norwalk. Looking to save on Medicare Part D? Switching to Walgreens may help you save on your Medicare Part D prescription. Walgreens, trusted since 1901. Talk to the pharmacist to learn more. That's Chaz and AJ, NapoliMotors.com traffic.
Chaz and AJ, Napoli Nissan of Milford News.
Oh my God, with this Kevin Hart thing, please go away.
Please.
I get one in. It sounds like he's trying. Every time I think I'm out, they pull me back in.
Who cares?
Who cares?
Seriously.
So it was, he was going to host it.
Yeah.
And then there was audio. And then he stepped down. And then Ellen jumped in, called the Academy. They said, oh, we'd love to have him. He said, I'll think about it. And then we had a clip yesterday saying, I'm thinking about it. And then he was on Good Morning America and said, finally.
I said I'm done with it. It gets no more energy from me. That's why I said, for the last time, I'm addressing this. There's no more conversation about it. I'm over that. I'm over the moment. And I'm about today. So if it's accepted, great. If it's not, it's nothing I can control. Some things are left out of your hands. So I'm done with it. I'm over it.
Okay, he's done with it.
All right, so that was his final answer.
Right.
Yeah. I feel like tomorrow's like, hey, man, I'm still not doing it.
Right.
Not doing it.
What I said yesterday?
I am not doing it.
Still not doing it.
Sorry, no one asked.
How you spell no? No.
Hey, Kevin, how you I'm not doing it.
Right.
I'm not doing it.
Kevin, your order's ready. I'm not doing it, man.
No.
Kevin, the house on fire. No, I'm not doing it.
You can't even say,
Kevin, that girl thinks you're hot. No, I'm not doing it. No.
I told you, don't ask me again. What about the girl? I'm not doing the Oscars.
I don't care what her name is.
Yeah.
Ooh,
sorry? What?
Well, he sneezed.
Was that him? Is that a clip of him?
That was a James Brown impersonation.
my finger was on the trigger and it got a little excited.
Your trigger finger.
Yep.
I can't wait till you're in the Coast Guard.
Really?
No gun for me.
You just took out that.
You just blew up that ship.
Yay! Trigger finger.
Stupid trigger finger.
Sorry. My bad.
Yep, this is the girl going to survive an apocalypse.
Got the peanut butter.
So he was on Sirius XM talking about some of the things and bits he was going to do in his monologue.
I had bits that were phenomenal. One of the best things I was going to talk about, you don't want to be a meme. The internet is undefeated. Don't sit in here, put yourself in a position to become a meme. I was going to pull up the pictures from the past of people that became meme and simply say, this is why you need to relax. I was going to say with the meme.
That sounds like a good bet.
Yeah.
Because it would be the most hysterical memes. They'd probably make a few up.
Yeah.
They have to.
Yeah.
That's all got to get approved. They can't just surprise everyone with these.
I don't know. I think they could surprise the folks in the audience, but the network has to clear it all.
Yeah. Because it's already public.
Yeah. All right.
I was going to say what the meme did and what damage it could do. I had gold. I'm telling you, I was going to come out swinging. There's one more good one I was going to ask. Right now we got a room full of amazing.
What happened?
Oh.
And then
he realized he didn't want to tell us the rest of the joke.
Clearly he is done talking about it.
Right. Don't become audio, apparently.
That's an edit job by Pam.
It literally just disappeared. I swear to God, I didn't touch anything.
Her trigger finger hit delete.
No, I didn't touch anything.
All right, so we had two clips.
Right.
And I said, wouldn't it make sense to just put both clips together and we'll just play it as here he is talking about bits he was going to do?
Right.
And Pam gave me the thumbs up earlier. Got it all done.
It's restored now, if you want to hear the rest.
It was a trap door that was open.
I thought he was protecting the bit. He's like, no, I'm saving this.
All right.
Okay. Hopefully.
There's one more good one I was going to ask. Right now we got a room full of amazing.
Nope.
Yeah, okay.
Don't ask me to edit
The same trap door is open.
I don't know.
He just crawled back on stage.
Good luck, United States Coast Guard.
Wait, here we go.
My battleship.
I figured it out.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Right.
Okay, here we go.
Last chance.
Okay.
Then producers, directors, it's like literally. I mean, you guys are the shakers and makers. Everything happens because of you. Matter of fact, if you guys, all my directors, producers, just put your hands up. I was gonna have them raise their hand up, and I was gonna open up the door and have my friends come in and just start pitching.
Yeah.
I was gonna start the time. Y'all got 20 seconds, go! And everybody, you just heard a bunch of people in there pitching. It's a movie about a black guy. Come through. I'm telling.
Nice. Had a job.
That was it. That was the end of the clip. For real?
So it didn't really sound like it.
For real.
Well, that's another part of his bit.
Yeah.
I like when he sneezed before.
The meme thing sounds great.
Yeah.
That one sounded like. All
I
right,
think it would have made it work.
All right,
I think it would have made it work. It would have been funny for a couple of seconds.
Yeah. Well, you're buddies with him because you both were like he was thrown out or he couldn't get into a place.
We
at
both
Flex.
couldn't get into the same club. Yeah,
Not
neither
tall
one of
enough.
us had ID on us.
All right.
They were not tall enough.
Well,
You had to be this tall to get into the club.
Granted, we were the shortest guys there,
Yeah.
and the balance was very, very big.
So you need real shoes to enter?
Yeah.
You were a judge in a comedy contest,
Right.
and he won.
Yeah.
And so you guys decided to go out and have a beer.
Right.
You picked him to win.
Yeah, I was one of the folks who voted for him. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we went to go out afterwards. We were all staying at the same hotel, and went to go to this club. And the guy was like, "I've got your ID." And I'm like, "I didn't have my ID." We both figure we look old enough. We don't look like 21, like 20 or 19-year-olds. You know,
Now it's a state thing at the casinos.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Exactly.
You could be 90.
Right.
You need an ID.
So I'm like, should we go back to the room and get our stuff? And he's like, he goes, I'm gonna go turn in. I'm like, screw it, I will also. I'm like, and now here it is years later. I'm like, you idiots didn't let
Kevin
effing Hart in the club.
I wonder if they remember that.
Right.
I'm sure they don't.
I hope they do.
I'm sure they
Well,
don't.
he wasn't a thing then, but
No.
imagine sitting home watching TV.
But listen,
wait a minute.
when you heard him that night, you knew he was gonna be a thing. Amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, just there were a couple of really, really good guys, but he just leveled them at the knees, took him out. That's all he could reach.
How did it go?
Not bad, huh?
He would have to attack their knees. He's so much shorter than they are.
I just said that. Yeah, don't.
He said it so fast.
I know.
Well, guess who else got asked to do the Oscars?
Oh.
After Kevin Hart said no. Howie Mandel. And he explains he has no interest in it.
Never. No desire to.
No.
I would never want to do it. That is the most thankless job, I think, in our industry, because ultimately you're not there for the host. You're there for the movies and the movie stars and to see what people are wearing. And nobody comes out of there a real winner. Like, even when you're brilliant.
Billy Crystal.
Yes.
But they made him do it like 8,000 times.
Yeah.
Like he should have stuck with like the first 3, and everyone would be like, he's the greatest host ever.
Yeah, it got old.
Well, they brought him back. So he did it, and he got out just at the right time.
Yeah.
And then they went through like 4 or 5, and it was
Stinkers.
all horrible.
Yeah.
And then they brought him back, and that's when he should have said no then. Like, I did it. I hit it.
You can't recapture that magic.
Like Muhammad Ali, not coming back in the ring.
Right.
Same thing with Steve Martin. He came back too.
Did he?
Yeah, it was like him and Alec Baldwin together. It was
Yeah.
it was a weird one.
You know, David Letterman's like, they're going to call. They're going to call.
No, but my favorite year was when Billy Crystal was hosting. Jack Palance, who looked like he was going to friggin' die in City Slickers, comes out, wins an award, comes out and wants to show all the producers and the world that he's in excellent physical
Still got it.
condition. And does like a bunch, like 5 or 10 one-arm push-ups.
Amazing.
On stage.
I can't even do one.
Yeah.
One arm, no.
No. And then for the rest of the show, Billy Crystal was like, "Oh, we just got news that Jack Palance is bungee jumping off the Hollywood sign," and it was just every time he came out, he had another funny
different thing,
riff on it.
That's
So you know,
awesome.
like these aren't prepared jokes; they're writing them backstage as it's going.
Yeah. Keep it fresh.
Keeping it fresh.
So what do they do now?
I heard they're talking to Whoopi.
No. It'll turn into a political crapola.
But still, it's
no.
She's not even funny.
No, she's not
Name
funny.
one
Used
bit
to
she
be.
did.
She's never been funny.
When was she funny? Name one funny thing she did.
Sister Act. 1 and 2.
Oh my
Good
God.
luck, Coast Guard.
Yeah, you should watch those.
She was good
I
in
stand
Ghost.
by that.
She was good in Ghost.
This is her.
But those lines were written for her.
This is her application at the Coast Guard.
Chaz, every day in the morning, PLR.
You know I'm a dreamer, but my heart's of gold. I had a runaway high just take this song, and you'll never be left all alone. Take me to your heart, feel me in your bones. Just one more night, and I'm coming on this windy road. I'm on my way, I'm on my way, home sweet home. Tonight, I'm on my way, I'm on my way, home sweet home. You know that I've seen too many romantic dreams, open light falling on the silver screen. My heart's like an open book for the whole world to read. Sometimes nothing keeps me together at the seams. I'm on my way, I'm on my way, home sweet home. Tonight, I'm on my way, just set me free, home sweet home. Home sweet home. Home sweet home. Home sweet
A man gets his penis stuck in a car part.
Oh, that's bad, right?
Depends.
Loves that car.
It's coming up in Dumbass News. Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLR. Chaz and AJ Sports Buzzer, powered by Road Ready Used Cars.
We now have on-field mic'd up audio from Cody Parkey's missed field goal. The Malcolm Jenkins was mic'd up for the Eagles, and he used to play with Cody Parkey. They were both members of the Eagles together. So this is what he was saying to him just before he attempted that fated field goal.
Cody! Just say what's up, right? You know we old friends. I Cody gonna miss that next one. Go
Is this real?
This is real.
So, like, he's getting in his head?
He was just Cody! He was just yelling at him. So don't forget that the coach had iced him, right? So he actually kicked the field goal and made it, but the coach had already called timeout, the Eagles coach.
Oh.
So they had to re-kick it, and that was when the block happened, just a little fingertip. The ball just had enough of a wobble, hits the two uprights, right, the double doink. So, yeah, apparently during all of that as well, he's got one of his former teammates screaming in his face.
Cody! Just say what's up, right? You know we old friends. I tried to
It
go
sounds
listen.
like there's a little bit of a room noise in there.
Yeah.
It sounds like he's
So this was-
dubbing himself
Yeah.
over a crowd sound.
This was recorded off of the TV, so it's one of those things where like they run it and like they didn't. This isn't a clean clip from whatever was shared. This is someone recorded it on their phone from their TV.
So what is this? One of those Dish
I think
Network
it's HBO.
special channels? Oh.
I think it's HBO. They usually do the mic'd up stuff, but I'll be honest, I'm
Yeah,
not
'cause
sure.
that wasn't on television.
No. So yeah, this wasn't during the game. This came well after. So this is a fairly recent release. But yeah, then when he misses, obviously the second kick. He's just running down the field. Ah, Cody!
That's amazing.
Wow.
What are friends for?
I
really.
wonder if they're
You know,
still
mess you
friends
up.
after that. So the Cleveland Browns have a new head coach. His name is Freddie Kitchens.
Wow.
Yeah, Browns quarterback, of course. His name, Baker Mayfield. Huh. So you got everybody on the internet making the exact same dad joke.
Right.
Baker plus Kitchens equals quality brownies.
Wide receiver Cake?
Right.
Well, you could get someone Cook, right? Jared Cook. He's the tight
Right.
end.
Right.
There's, of course, Jerry Rice. So, you know.
And some guy named
Yeah.
Cookie.
I mean, what?
Cookie.
Cookie? That's a nickname, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Cookie.
Hey, Cookie.
Cookie.
Cookie on the Browns.
Kill this one right now.
I want to blame AJ for that
There's that
buzzer.
buzzer. I've been waiting all day.
No.
for
That
it.
guy was yelling at me. I could tell.
All right, so we talked about this before. The headline sounds funny, but it's actually a really terrible story. Former LSU football player lost his leg after getting shot by a dog. So Matt Branch, former LSU lineman, is in intensive care, had his leg amputated following a freak accident on a hunting trip. They had one of those ATV-type vehicles on the trip. He put his shotgun up on the bed, goes to get into the passenger seat. The dog that they brought on the trip hops up onto the bed, onto the gun, somehow disengages the safety, pulls the trigger. He lost his leg.
The worst part is the dog posed for a picture with the guy. But
I think there was a grassy knoll. I think this dog was spoken to. I think if this dog goes to the pound, it's going to be murdered on its way down
Right.
the hallway. I
Right,
think this is a
right.
conspiracy. The animal world got together and said, get this hunter.
Right.
It'll make the news.
Right.
We'll be kings.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
We are.
And then the 9-6 UConn men will play tonight against SMU.
Did you see what the women did? Their next game coming back after the loss.
Yeah, that's a tough place for their opponent because it's like that they're going to come out hyper-focused. They're going to be just trying to dunk on everyone.
Oh, it was. You don't want to be that team to come in and play UConn after,
when they're pissed off.
Yep.
When they're
No.
pissed off.
Bad time.
What was the score? It was like 90-something to like 30-something.
Wow. Shellacking.
I just saw it somewhere. Yeah, and I don't have it.
All we know is 3.
But yeah, it's one of those late in the game. You're not thinking we can do this. We can come back.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Jazz and AJ in the morning. This is a dumbass.
These people actually stand on their front steps, buck naked, both of them, and talk to a police officer.
This is a dumbass.
Yes, this is Jesus Christ, and I just broke into the Pizza Hut.
Celebrate all the dumbassery every morning with Jazz and AJ during Dumbass News. The Rednecks, the Crazies, and basically everyone in Florida highlighted every morning at 7:25 and 9:25. Dumbass News, only on 99.1 PLR.
Another day, another commute. Here comes Sir Spills-a-Lot with his breakfast sandwich. Not in his tie yet. Maybe today I'll eat it rather than wear it. Wait a minute. It's so hot out. Who's this guy wearing a winter jacket? That just doesn't seem right. I'm saying something. Hi, I'd like to report something suspicious.
When you see something, say something. Call 911 in an emergency. To report suspicious activity, call 1-866-HLS-TIPS or tell an authority. Visit keepctsafe.com for more.
American Ladders and Scaffolds. Low prices, rock bottom prices, wholesale prices, guaranteed lowest price, beat anyone's price. That's American Ladders and Scaffolds. Contractors expect the best quality products and low prices. That's why for 30 years, contractors have chosen American Ladders and Scaffolds. Check out their low prices online. Compare them. Shop AmericanLadders.com. Deal with the experts. Quality products at lowest prices.
American Ladders and Scaffolds. We take you higher. We take you higher.
PTSD can have debilitating emotional and physical reactions for the individual and their family.
If you or a loved one is suffering from PTSD, help us understand more by participating in a paid medical study being conducted by the Yale School of Medicine. Research can help you and others suffering from these conditions. To see if you qualify, log on to tbip.yale.edu. If you suffer from PTSD, learn more about this paid medical study. Log on to tbip.yale.edu.
Sound up! It's hockey time! Join the Sound Tigers for Military Appreciation Night on Saturday, January 12th at 7 o'clock. Be there as the Sound Tigers take on the Hartford Wolfpack. The first 2,000 fans will receive a Sound Tigers camo hat presented by the Better Business Bureau. A special ticket package that includes a camo Sound Tigers t-shirt is available now for only $25 at SoundTigers.com. The Bridgeport Sound Tigers. Sound up!